Hello. So this is going to be our after action report of me, Untitled Chapter, Vin, and Ruber for 7.2.
Heyo.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Ruba,
Yes, I'm Vin.
and I played Erzurum.
Over here.
Yes.
Yep, the
And you played
better pick
Sparta.
power.
Yes, I played Sparta in both 7 docs, actually. I'm a certified Sparta player.
2 for 2.
Yeah, I was
And
I was Erzurum as well back in the first 7 doc.
I was over
So,
here at Feldkirch. I did not go for the repeat of my tenure in Athens.
Yes.
taking over Captain Meme. Doc.
Yeah.
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 It was Captain Mean's fault, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny saying that because I scrapped. I just went, put me wherever. I figured I'd
Mm.
probably go into Austria because I think that was one of the least picked regions for people who wanted
Yeah.
specific powers. But Feldkirch is a fun
Which, now I think about it, isn't Austria one of the best places to start? Like,
Yeah, but
because
I mean,
it's
armies are
not
useful.
yeah.
mutable, you see. Like
Mm.
like we'll look at the Britons as a novel place. The wheel is new. Turkey's a meme. France is a
And
meme.
the
Russia's
wheel.
a meme. Austria's just boring, but it is good.
Yeah.
Well, we have the rift, but
Austria's
that's kind of its own thing.
Austria's quite isolated, like in terms of the army. Like a lot of armies, so inland
Yeah.
it's like
The
just within
I
Austria.
think the thing with armies and fleets is you can have a fleet-centric map, but you can't then turn around and have 2 army-centric regions, right? You have to pick. It has to be
Yeah.
balanced or it has to be biased, but you can't have both.
Mm.
So do you want to compare a little bit to what changed from
Yeah.
7.1?
So, I mean,
Well,
a lot of high seas. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot more high seas.
Yeah, so I'll go over to the 7.1 map where we can see well, the first thing is bye Italy. Definitely a good thing
oh
Number
because
yeah,
7,
they killed Italy.
if they
extinguish
brought
fire.
back fire, I think I would have not played.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I think
frustrating.
Fire was incredibly funny, but
It
maybe
was
that's
I
funny,
just
but
me.
It
really
was funny.
frustrating.
I actually don't think like the fire region as a whole was bad. It's just that there were so many like inactive players that it kind of just
Mm.
yeah, the
So many
hierarchy was
Fire
inactive
set
could
and
have been
players,
it could
fine.
be broken.
a little
I think
ambition.
the
Like
other
let's
thing
all end.
is 7.1 was like the second big Chaos game, right?
Yeah,
And
Yes.
6 weeks of Chaos wasn't very big, was it?
81 players. So
81
relatively.
players. So
So this was like
it was an unprecedented scale, right? It was 140 whatever.
yeah,
And so a whole bunch of new players came in who didn't really know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And if they stay alive, they tend to become NPCs, right? If they can, they will.
Yeah.
mhm.
I mean, I was new, but I don't think I was an NPC.
I wasn't new, but I wasn't at
Oh,
PC.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
So
if we
I
see,
mean,
yeah, they flip Italy and Britain basically.
yeah.
Yes.
Right?
It's like
5
a lot
Italy's,
more.
1 Britain. Then we got a whole
I
lot of
don't.
And
Britons.
yeah.
I don't think. I don't particularly know if that was the best idea in retrospect. I mean, cutting down on the Italiness was probably good,
Yeah.
but having so
Yeah.
many Britons in an already fleet-centric map may have been a
Yeah.
mistake, especially because you can't cross over Britain. It's not a canal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Britain,
So
like
it falls for the
it was like
Austria problem
2
again.
oceans each, basically.
Well, last time
Yeah, the
Austria
oceans
like
are so big.
invaded by fire, I'm pretty sure like they like dropped in like 80,000 convoys into it. But
Yeah.
it did not exactly go the same way this time around. My
I
main
mean,
gripe with the new map, I don't know, because I know they asked that in the review form. I don't know if you guys answered it, but I'm not too sure about the wheel. I think it was
Yeah.
certainly
yeah,
I don't like
interesting.
the wheel.
wheel was a funny gimmick, but I don't think it fits the
I think the
It,
wheel
yeah,
is more of a thing that you design it and you go, oh, wouldn't that be
whole
funny?
map.
But it's not actually good to put in the game,
Like,
right?
if that was a whole gimmick, like, if the whole map was, like, wheel gimmicks and stuff, maybe. But like in a Chaos game, I think it's a bit extra.
Yeah, as we'll see how it goes for the wheel.
Also, we should talk about boxes
Oh,
because
right.
boxes.
yes,
Boxes, I don't know. They feel like kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because
they were fun. Like they were good in some ways, but also it was
I
confusing
think
as well. Yeah,
boxes, I mean, they were confusing to a degree, but I think the real problem was they took the high seas issue of it's so much easier to attack than to defend up
yeah,
to like a billion, because now you can get
Oh, yeah.
supports from God knows
Yeah.
where, and you can stack 5 fleets in
6
there.
fleets, yeah, or 5 fleets in, yeah, for an
I'm
area.
pretty pleased I did not have to deal with a box like the entire game.
Hmm.
Quasi landlocked power and all.
Yeah, I actually only interacted with boxes once, but like it was quite notable in terms of alliance dynamics
Oh, definitely.
and like attacking other players across the map.
A lot of sneaky plays in boxes.
Yeah.
Anything other major we want to
Sea
mention as far
lanes.
as map changes go? Yeah, sea
Sea
lanes.
Sea lanes were good.
Yeah, they were
One
fun.
thing I will say, Russia, they made top of the world a dot, and I don't think that was a good idea. I really don't. Because
Top
it's
of the world.
became so cramped up there, and because already in Russia, right, your goal is to not get invaded from the north.
Yes.
And if you're in Kazan or Tolonon, and top of the world is a dot, you're basically screwed, right? Because you
Like when you
have to
go,
go south, and they're already there trying to get you. Because top of the world can't go north; they have to go south to not die,
like
and so
Kazan
the
is
whole
kind of in
process
a
just gets harder.
Yeah, I do
Kazan's
like.
like mm, in a weird spot because you build an army, then you're just fighting Russia. You build a fleet, you're also kind of fighting Russia. So like Kazan can't actually go anywhere. Like just Russia needs a rework. It's
Oh, it does.
I don't know it needs that substantial of a rework, to be honest.
not that much, but
It just needs to be
it's
more
Because
defensible.
more defensible and maybe more players. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think that makes because it's just like look at how many Turks there
The
are, how many
smallest
Austrians there are, and then it's just weak. Like both
I
times,
mean,
the Russians
to an
ally, but
extent,
they can't defend themselves.
but I think that's more of a skill issue on the part of the players, to be honest. And no, I say
Well,
this because
They're trying to
Russia
reform
is well
Warsaw.
connected with the rest of the map, right?
Yeah.
And it is so possible. I'm not going to say easy, but it's definitely possible to have alliances that don't necessarily match to the
Yeah,
7 dot continents, right?
yeah, that is true.
yeah, but like it is
Ideal is a
true.
great example.
Mm. That is true, but like when you first enter a game and you see all these well-defined continents, the first thing anyone does is, "Oh, we should make an alliance with people from my continent," and that's like that always happens. Like,
I guess it's an element that they should have learned their lesson from the first time around. But
Yeah. I mean, in the third one, you really have no excuse if you get dropped into Russia and you make the same mistake again. Like,
third
you
Russia
know,
coalition win.
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on
I was
me.
just gonna try to
Fool
reform
me
Warsaw
3 times.
It's just over.
Yeah, but I
And
do
yeah,
think there's a few territories that could use change, like Devil Petersburg, for example. Like
Yeah. I
that.
think Devil Petersburg would be fine if it weren't for the fact that it bordered 2 different high seas.
it's so
Like
Yes,
the
and
high,
vulnerable.
also
it all
there's
comes
like
back to the high seas.
4 Austrian dots that can enter that high sea as well and
It's
attack
such
Yeah,
a weak
4
dot.
Austrian dots, and then
and the English
2
dots.
Greek and 2 English. Yeah,
It's like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. The Russian dots, there aren't really spots where 2 of them can enter a high sea together. Because like Bay of Talonin, that one only Kazan can enter, but then Top of the World must enter East Aegean.
Mm,
Cologne must go corner ocean, and those are already contested by like
It's
Turkey and the other
doable.
Britons.
and I
Russia
think
does have a good position on Corner Ocean.
the
Yeah.
other well, they do, but it's so exposed.
Yeah,
Mm.
the
And then,
sea towel
yeah,
itself.
The other
Yeah.
thing is, I mean, it's been to a degree, it's been fixed by giving Rostov a coast, but it still exists in Novgorod and Saratov, right? You've got this tile,
yeah,
this player who's forced into a dot where they have to build army, and they
and
can
they must
only
go.
expand with fleets.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to the like this is a fleet-centric game, so if you're building an army, you're kind of like either a target or you are a danger to the rest of the alliance.
Well, in one sense, but the problem is not that you build an army, right? Because in Austria, if you build an army, you're probably going to be fine.
Is-
But it's the fact that everyone has to build an army because they have to cannibalize Russia because they made a Russian alliance for some reason.
yeah,
And Novgorod, by building army, immediately becomes a threat to their neighbors, a guaranteed threat. So they build army in response. And suddenly there's no way to defend against the Turkish invasion, right?
mm, yeah. Like, at least
Uh,
with Austria, if you build an army, you've got other Austrian wings to attack, and the
Mm.
oh
rift.
yeah,
So
Army
that
I
way,
don't
yeah,
think
Austria.
the rift as a dot was a good idea necessarily.
um,
I think it was less of a problem than you would have expected. Like it was
it
definitely
sucks for the rift
strange in
player.
the first few years.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Rift. I mean, the Rift. Yeah, it was always gonna be a meme. The Rift was never gonna win. Whoever you put in that dot. But I think it
I'm s-
became, at least in the way things unfolded in this game, it was much less of an issue
yeah.
as far as the balance went than you could have expected, I think. But yeah, other than that, they took the water out of waterfall,
It was
which I found
a
sad.
drained
I think
waterfall,
that was
and
a
yeah, everyone built fleets anyway, so
yeah.
we can
Yeah,
get to
they
that.
took the water out of waterfowl and more people built fleets.
We'll get to that.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's pretty. I mean, we're not going to cover everything, obviously, but I think that's pretty much it for
Well, France. The other
the
thing we missed is
changes.
France.
Oh yeah, France crashed into Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was its own thing, but now, meow.
Yeah, tectonic activity.
I think that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
France
liked.
suffered from the Russia problem in
Mm,
7.1, right? They have an internal force that that can only be a threat to the outside, right? Sorry, it has to be a threat to the
yeah,
outside necessarily, and an
yeah. With
outside
Reims,
that
Nimes, Lille, Strasbourg.
is immediately squeezed by
Yeah.
necessity, and so
But
you get the same problem just on a larger scale.
I think they had a lot of like inner like strife as well because they weren't in that much trouble for the majority of the game. I'm pretty sure like
They survived quite a while. Yeah,
they weren't even being attacked that much. I'm not too sure what they were up to, but I don't think they were growing either, which is kind of the issue.
Yeah.
it was kind of like
7.2
they were
France is better, I
still
think.
beat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's for sure an improvement.
Yeah,
Gives it
like
more
Cumberland being
options.
like a big battlefield between the three, like Austria, France, and Turkey. That was fun to watch.
Mm.
We love Carmelana.
Yeah.
But
They should give Karmaland 6 spaces just for shits and gigs.
they should not do that. Somehow we don't. Even better, infinite space Carmelana.
Did you add more bees? The Camelan.
The original idea for the boxes, but it's Karmaland.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, they were gonna. Wasn't that? I'm happy we did not end up with that.
I think I missed that, but
I think infinite boxes wouldn't have been the worst because, to be honest, I don't remember a point at which there was ever a space shortage in the boxes.
yeah,
True. Well, I think it would have
yeah,
Even
changed the
when they tried
dynamics
to
at least.
force one with the box office, right? It didn't work.
yeah. Because like at the end of the game, no one was in the box, so yeah, there
Well,
was
at the
always a
end of the
box.
game, no one was in a box because you can't get anywhere from a box in one turn, and so everyone has to leave at the beginning of the year so they can go dot someone at the end.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to
Yeah, we can move on
start with
to
builds?
at least the first thing is build, so we can each like go around and say what was our initial thoughts, at least at the beginning of the game, before builds.
Well, before builds, there are
Yeah, before
alliances,
builds.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can just
Yeah, we can
discuss.
do alliances. So around our area, like there was quite a few people from 7.1 that decided to run it back in the same. So there
Yeah,
was
I mean,
me,
can't go
Dia,
wrong with
you, Sparta, and there was a few like Bursa was Adana from the previous game.
Yeah,
Grouse was Grouse,
Grouse was Grouse.
and Tyler was. So I think there were Turkey as well. So
I can't remember which one
yeah,
Antoya
but
was.
there was quite a few of us still around in this area.
And also, there were some North Turks, but I can't remember.
Mm. Yeah,
Actually,
I
maybe
think
there weren't.
there was a few.
Maybe it was just South Turkey.
Denizli was
Rostov.
Rostov from
Yeah.
the previous game. So
Hmm,
that was fun to watch.
indeed.
Yeah, but like
So, sorry, you go.
yeah, so like we saw all of us in rounds like, hey, we should just alliance. And like I think the biggest like thought or like anyone had was, are we going to reform GTFO or not? And I don't think any of us wanted to reform it in full. But
Well, I
like,
think GTFO could have done with some reform, if I'm honest.
yeah, but
But I
like I
get what
think
you mean.
none of us wanted to make a mega alliance of every Turkey in the
Yeah.
same alliance. So we
So,
kind of just
the,
stuck
the,
to like the 6 to 8 of us in this area.
the more I think of it,
Yeah.
the more I think that mega alliances as a concept don't make any sense. Not in the sense that they don't work, but in the sense that it's not a good classification for what's going on in the game.
Yeah.
Because you take all these people at one end, the interests are so different to the other that it's one alliance and a subordinate alliance that
Mm.
follows them just so they don't get eaten, right? Or multiple subordinate alliances. There's no real common interest that glues it together,
Oh, definitely not.
right?
I think it's more like anti-stab protection. Is that if you stab me, everyone has an excuse to stab you because you stabbed an alliance member. So it's kind
But
of
that exists in
yeah,
any
that does
alliance where there's
exist in
more than
other
like 3 players, right? So
yeah. But yeah, it was
the other
glad it didn't
one thing I
happen.
will say is it was kind of, I don't know what I did that day, the first day. Maybe I'll check my voice and see when I started writing in it because that'll give me a good indication of when I woke up. Okay. I woke up at 1 p.m. and that was probably not the best idea because everyone had already
Oh yeah.
decided that I was the first target, just like the first game. So
Yeah, I
the
remember
first
that.
game I woke up that morning. Anyway, so I had to do the whole weasel out of getting killed immediately thing.
I think I saw you were in Sparta again. It's like, okay, I'll defend you at least. I'll try. Make sure you don't get ganged up on.
Yep,
But yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, I think it's understandable. Like people wake up like the first day, don't gang up on the last person. Just if they're willing to join your alliance and like active, then just yeah, it's fine. If they don't talk, then yeah, sure, go ahead.
Bye bye.
Yeah, that happened to someone, didn't it, in Turkey?
Van,
Damn, yeah.
yeah,
Van.
Well,
you don't listen.
they say
Van,
don't
and I
listen to
think it was a
Van.
Merson as well. Yeah,
Easiest thing ever in 7.2.
yeah,
Don't listen to
Van.
Van. Who?
yeah. Don't listen to Van.
Alright,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
What was up
Also,
in Austria?
Austria?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Ruba has something.
Oh yeah, let's go
and,
for that first.
I'll just say okay. For terms of alliance, so as a joke, we were discussing, okay, what should we call our alliance? I was like, I know it isn't GTFO, but it would be funny if the name was like very similar. It's like, what could be name? So I just suggested it STFU.
Yes, that's right. It was, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it was me. I made it.
That's
Yeah,
great.
and then, like people kept asking, like, "Oh, don't reform GTFO." It's like it's not GTFO. It's
Not
just in
GTFO.
spirit.
As much
Or at
as I
least
wanted it to be GTFO, it wasn't.
it wasn't, but the name lived on in spirit.
So
I
sad.
think in this game, I would have done really well if there was GTFO, because all the people I had beef with in the first game either didn't have that tile anymore, or the people in those tiles had become NPCs. It would have been so easy.
Mm, yeah, right.
All
Yeah, I
right.
can go talk about
Yeah,
Austria now.
let's go see
Where we are.
Austria. So yeah, I mean, we also went a bit of the default way for the alliance. Well, that's interesting because it took like us a while to actually form an alliance because none of us in our Austria wanted to get bogged down in like the typical like alliance dynamics, which were like always like so regulated and like you know you have a constitution and like rules and like no one wanted that. So we were informal for a long time. But Burgess over here, who was also a run back, he played Burgess in the first game as well. He was pushing us hard a little bit to actually form something, so we ended up calling ourselves Österreich, which is just Austria in German. And then yeah, so just quick overlook at the players over here. Fergus already mentioned. Krugudevak was Duncan. I had not met him before this point, but he was quite a like friendly and dynamic player at the beginning. We Neustadt is Bumble, which many probably know.
Praise Bumble.
I was yeah, praise Bumble.
Oh,
Well, no, we don't like Bumbleism in this house.
Hit the dot bumble.
yeah.
But yeah, um, so I was quite happy to see that because I was looking for someone to like hard ally with for the whole game because I dislike mega alliances. Well, not dislike, but I've become a little bit done with them. I wanted to try something new, something smaller. Because a bunch of people were like, "Hey, we should form PAL, the Pan Austrian League, an alliance where all stabs are arranged." And like,
You
I
were
don't know
sick of
the copy
units
pasta
No,
by
moving
heart.
PAL
away.
is an alliance where there are no stabs.
None
There are no
whatsoever.
stabs.
Yes,
All moves are arranged.
yeah, I do not know the copy pasta by heart because I refused to read it. Actually, at some point I mentioned that like you could hide press in the by just sending the copy pasta because no one would actually read it. So you could
Yeah.
just embed things in it.
Wait,
But yeah,
were people actually doing that? I
no, I
never
think someone did
noticed.
that as a meme once. I said you
I
could do
might
that, but
try that in 7.3.
warnings, watchers, pay attention to the copy pasta. Oh yeah,
Yes.
just continuing to overlook at the players. Timisoara was a player as Alasab, a player who has a bit of an, let's say, negative reputation, which we will discuss more later, but he was quite inactive at the beginning. And then Star was a
Ooh.
player who was completely new to the game. 7.2, God knows why, it was their first ever diplomacy game. But it's okay,
Well, we
Uh,
did rope in a bunch of other people because we didn't have enough players.
yes. So yeah,
I
but they
mean,
were
to be
quite
fair,
active.
Seven Dog was my first Diplo game, so
Um,
yeah.
they were pretty active, quite friendly, but as again we'll see later, a tad bit naive. As far as other relevant player, we have Ruse over here, who was the leader of their alliance over here, Ideal, which is going to be quite
We'll
important.
get into that.
Yeah,
Relevant.
and then the other main alliance leaders would be, but they're not going to be super relevant to my stuff right now. Tron, over here, Lynn for this for this, because basically each Austria formed their own thing again. Well, mostly. This one was a little bit
God
disconnected.
forbid people come up with something interesting.
It
This
makes
one
sense.
failed. Austria, we usually start one, two, like the way we name them is we start at this one and then we do one, two, three, four, five, six. So my line was okay, was A2, Austria 2. This Austria 4 was a little bit disconnected for quite a while, which played to the advantage of certain players. And then
We can do that.
the most relevant one for me would be A2 over here, which is the Bastion. They call themselves that because they were really big on Austrian unity. So they wanted to defend bravely Austria from like Carmelan and make sure the Turks or Austrians couldn't come up here. This one was led by Constanta and Dornbirn as well. So that's about it. And then as far as builds, I don't know. I'm not going to build fleet. I think most of our builds are pretty obvious, but I
Yeah.
was not going to build
Yeah.
fleet Feldkirch. I don't know when.
Well, there was one thing about builds I
Yeah,
remember,
it
and that
was.
was the original agreement of Dyer building army. And
Yes.
I think I was the one who had beef with that because it meant they were going to run straight through my shit. But
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think we had to convince you that to get the
'cause you wanted,
convoy. Yeah.
yeah, you wanted me to go into corner, let Dyer run past things, and then
Yes.
trust that the convoy will work.
Like, to be fair,
Oh,
me and Daya had a thing going on in 7.1 that, like, we never stabbed each other. So, I trusted them, but I can understand why you'd be worried about them
Yeah.
building army. Because they themselves will be leaving them, like, Daya open to, like, Bursa or whoever gets in flightless, but that was a risk they were willing to take. I couldn't actually do much because I built fleet, so
right.
Yeah, I don't know what turn this was. It says January 22nd, so it might have been the next turn. But
Yes.
the dire the controversy around the convoy in corner kept going, and it started spiraling out of control a little bit. And at one point, they said that if I didn't let them build army, or sorry, if I opposed them building army and convoying to Naples, they would just kill me. And I'm like, guy who was definitely an alliance player over here.
That's fun.
yeah.
All right. So we could probably go look at builds.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You just
Uh,
quickly
so
well,
most everyone here builds an army, as is logical. Berg has built a fleet for purposes. I guess that
I
makes
mean,
sense. There's just
they were
no
next
way
to
he can.
the
Yeah, as far as we're in alliance, there's no way he can send his army that's not into anyone, another one of us. So
they were next to
he
the
has to play
ceiling as well.
alliance. Yeah. I don't think. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the Rift yet. The Rift was Nevjev, who was the Rift CEO from last time. So
Yeah,
Oh,
was
yeah,
really
of
going was
course.
shit posting hard.
yeah, respect to him.
Yes, huge respect. I don't know. I think all builds here are quite logical, at least as far as are relevant to me. Bunch of
We need to
armies.
yeah, we need to
I'll go.
discuss the Bulgarias.
Oh
Oh,
yes, that was funny.
fleets.
So the map designers, they quite smartly made waterfowl a land area in order
So
to
that
fix.
people wouldn't build fleets.
The people wouldn't all build fleets. They'll have incentive to attack like other Bulgarians. But then all the Bulgarians decided if if anyone's building an army, the rest of them are just gonna gang up and kill them. So they
That's
all
totally reasonable, though. Because in the previous map, the Bulgarians bordered each other by fleet connections, right?
yes, these like Perdix, Catrius, Gallus, those did not exist.
Yeah,
So
so you could fleet across them, right?
yes, I believe. Wait, could you?
Oh, you'd
Can go
have to go
check.
No,
around
you couldn't.
waterfowl, I
Still
think.
no, you still couldn't. But you have to
Yeah.
go through a dot to go. But it's even harder now. Like now you need to go into a basin, then through a dot, then into the other basin, then into the other Bulgaria via fleet.
Yeah. Which,
So yeah,
but I also think the everyone building fleet kind of leads on to the sort of herd mentality that people had going into this. Like there
Oh
was
yeah.
there was all the fire stuff that people complained about of people just following orders. But I think they underestimated how much herd mentality there is even outside of alliances.
mm,
Yeah, I mean, it was also like if people are saying that, like obviously if you take the risk, if you try to like get people together, you're like, how about we three build armies and then we kill the fleeters? But like if you there's a lot of risk to it, so it's like the best play if someone as soon as someone says that, it probably is to build a fleet where herd mentality or not, if you want your survival, right? Because you don't want to be end up like the only one who built army, because then your chances are
Yeah. No
not
one wants to
great.
Yeah,
die year one.
Exactly.
yeah. Year one is brutal.
It's rendered less brutal because of all the like NPCs that you can just kill for
Yeah, if there's
But
farm for
enough
also
free.
being
people
able
to
to
kill.
sub back into someone is also very good.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
You, yeah, we'll see some interesting subs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, other than
There's
that, I don't think there was much else.
there's anything you want to say like in preparation for spring moves, or just want to go look
No, I
at
think
the
spring moves were all arranged before builds because they had to
Yeah,
be.
okay.
because
So
like the
let me
builds
just
kind of determined who got into what basins and whatnot.
right.
Who supported me? I'm trying to look at it on the map. It's just support from God
Oh,
knows where.
From
is that Naples? That should be
Naples.
Naples.
Oh, Naples supported me. That's right. Naples was in our alliance. Didn't we try and kill Naples?
They I think they went inactive for a bit, so they NMR'd like once or twice as well.
Ah,
And then we killed them. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
rip. That seems
So
everything
Naples
mostly
supported
goes
me.
to plan here.
Quail bounces
Yeah.
Bursa.
Fire back NMR.
Yeah. Rip.
Bursa moving
Fan
to
NMR.
Perdix. Quail be like, I disagree.
And Grouse making moves.
No one
Yeah.
needed to listen to Van. That was good.
Yeah. They NMR'd as well. Yeah.
Another NMR.
Denise Lee immediately
Three
dotting
Turkish
Konya.
NMRs year one is rough. Gang. You guys are not beating the allegations.
Yeah.
Look, a region with a lot of players is bound to have some NPCs. All I'm
True.
saying.
It's just we just kill the stabbers. It's fine. That's what they're for. Like
Yeah,
and
seems
I
the
like
also
NPC
find it kind of funny how Merson has decided to move to Ravine East Coast.
instead of
uh,
flightless basin. Yeah.
They might have
trust
been a
the
new player
process.
and thought they could get Athens. Maybe.
No,
Yeah,
I I don't remember the discussion or not whether they DMZ flightless for the time being.
that's possible. They could
Then
just be
they
They
going to
might
probably
have
Panama.
did, given the emptiness,
yeah.
Yeah,
because the
that's possible.
Burbs were doing their thing, right?
Yeah, like Bursa was just DMs. I think it was a few DMZs in the first year or
Yeah.
bounces.
Raleigh wise. Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, there's not much to talk about, I think, here.
perfect. As far as yeah, oh, okay. So we just decided to kill. Okay, so this is there's a couple things happened here. Oh, I see quite a few NMRs. I should not have been talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have at least we have you at least. Oh, we have
Yeah,
more.
a bit more
We
than
have
us.
more. Fine. Well, yeah, a couple things. So as you can see, I'll look into Styre here. So Styre, as I said, was a new player, so they actually played it quite well. Like they sort of saw it coming at first. So they tried to offer me support into Bumble, thinking that like Bumble would
Real.
support them into me. So they played it exceedingly well for a first player, a first time player, much better than I thought they would have. But I did not try to want to kill Bumble at that point because I think that would have been a strange position to be in. I thought it would be the next target, being in the middle with these two dots. Would have been a fan,
Yeah.
and then
It
because
doesn't
Bumble was
look
also
good because you've got a lot of neighbors there as well.
Yeah,
yeah
like Timmy and Craig were both of yeah.
yeah, whereas the Star is kind of just chill to have. I just have that whole western part, and
Yeah.
then yeah, Bumble is also quite close to Duncan, so I think that would have been hard to justify and everything. And then I like Bumble and I wanted to keep working with him. Like I wanted a solid line I could keep working with for in the long term, and I thought Bumble could be
Yeah.
that. So I convinced Tyler, no, we're just gonna be chill. Like we're gonna be in alliance. You got the Aesthetic alliance. It's all everything's fine. Just go to Symphony. We're gonna pop um Timisoara's army, and everything is going to be just fine. It was in fact not fine. I decided,
Real.
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
yeah. So again, apologies to Star, but yeah, because in the previous Chaos games, I had never gotten a dodge your one because it's this like phrase that like, oh, you have to like get that one. At least what I know Ezio is a partisan of that idea that you need to get a dot year one in a chaos game to survive. I had not been agreeing with that, and I still don't think that's fully accurate.
Yeah,
At least,
I don't think it's, and I think
None
it
of us got a dot year
also
one.
it plays
Yeah.
into the, like, not necessarily new player, but person who's played diplomacy before but not chaos. They do this thing where they think they don't realize how much danger they're in terms of, like, it's so easy to make enemies, right?
yeah,
But
for
they
sure.
also don't realize how safe they are in that they're so gung ho to get a second dot. Like, they think their life depends on it. And that usually, like, kills them because they're
Yeah,
so aggressive with everyone and they become the target.
Mm.
I much prefer to wait and see and play it safe. But in this one, I saw a quick opportunity for a dot, so I was like, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
For
if
real.
everyone agrees with you, like if your neighbors agree with you, and like maybe like at most one person disagrees, then it's usually
Yeah,
fine. But if like you're like arguing with the alliance that you should get a dot, then you have issues.
Yeah. And especially the first year when alliances are so fluid, it's probably a bad idea to make an enemy of yourself because other people who aren't in your alliance notice, right? And they notice that you're ostracizing yourself.
hmm
Mm.
Okay, couple more things. You can see the Abasab NMR. So Abasab actually DM Steyer to try to get him to like support them into Bumble or something. And then Steyer did the right thing and immediately reported that to the GMs. So I think he got
Oops.
subbed out like right before the phase, so then we didn't have a player, so or I don't know,
Honestly, I think it's
something
for
like
the
that.
best because having that and Samara be basically the same color would have been.
Uh,
Ooh,
we can
very
talk about
true.
colors later. But
Oh,
yeah.
we will. But yeah, so Forces ban, bye bye. And then we have Burgess supporting because we were working with Valencia over here.
Valencia.
Because there were already ideas of pushing into Russians. You can see we were allied with Ideal over here. They're
Yeah.
busting into Russian channel. So we're
Ideal.
Yeah, what can Russia do about that? Like,
absolutely
yeah, it's
nothing.
just nothing.
Rip DP. But yeah, and then St. Paulton to Dirt. I'm not too sure what that's about, but I believe it was fine. And we have a couple. The rest just does not is not too important. This is the main stuff
Yeah.
for my Austria.
Yeah.
And
The rest
is that
of
it? Yeah.
yeah, I think
Well,
that's
I don't think we're gonna look too
all.
closely at the rest of the world, right? There's
Yeah,
plenty of things happening where we can't cover it all.
other people can cover
Yeah.
their ARs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Retreats. That's a forced disband. Nothing in your
Mm.
area that I see.
One thing I
Not
will
really.
say about this map, it annoys me to no end that the GMs decided they would color non-SC tiles because they didn't in 7.1 and it was so much easier to follow.
Oh, I do not agree with that. I love colored on the sea
I
tiles.
kind of like it, but
I
Because
like
they
how
I
don't
you
can
mark
matter,
it
agree.
right?
on the
I want
map.
to see how many dots someone has. I don't have to look at whether the tile has a
If
dot
they
in it or
posted
not. I
both
just want to
maps, that would be
see.
good.
I don't think the map looks good without, but I think that's a fair. I respect your your opinion,
I
but
mean, yeah.
I respectfully disagree.
I mean, World of
Mm.
Chaos they painted as well.
Ooh,
So yeah.
yeah,
I mean, that was kind of my goal, just to paint an entire continent one color, and
yeah.
you
And
stopped
again, yeah,
it.
I used the painting of non-SC
Yeah, I
tiles
know. It was
to
a
help
long
me,
shot.
right? Like I
Yeah.
said, oh yes, gang, we're gonna like I'm moving all my units next to your dots to help color in all the non-SC tiles before the end of the game. Just ignore the fact that my fleet is right next to your completely undefended dot. It's
I mean, you
Disrespectful
didn't
as
perfect.
stab
well.
me, but
Well, yeah,
who was it up north? Yeah, someone up north.
Just
Yeah,
someone
but
in the
this
lie to
north.
isn't.
people normally, like God intended.
But yeah,
But yeah,
okay, we can move on to the
we
fall.
can. So they didn't stab you, which is good.
Well, Dai didn't stab me because I agreed. Fine, you can go.
Yeah. And then I moved to corner to get ready for the convoy.
Yes,
I put the
and
little corner.
this is where I moved to Bay of Tolonen
Aha, interesting.
because
Or
Tolonen moved back to Tolonen, and I didn't want to bounce them.
right. Yeah, that was clearly the good play. Well, you couldn't,
Was-
because you're not adjacent to top of the world. Yeah, that was clearly the right play, because anything else would have just failed.
Some comments
That's
I'm making actually on the Russia map now that I see it. Russia at the beginning, like there is definitely, I'm certain of this, there's a way for Russia to be good, but that's just so disorganized. Like I'm
Look at
looking at a
what
complete
look at
clusterfuck
Rostov.
of a
What-
spring retreat.
just of walking
I'm
out of
seeing
Warsaw.
Novgorod and Samara have swapped with each other. I'm seeing
Look at
Kazan going
Rostov.
into
Oh,
Bothnia instead of out and getting killed by top of the world.
Oh yeah,
I'm seeing Rostov do the Nile thing, but instead of doing the Nile thing normally, they pretend to dot someone and then
yeah.
come
You know
back
what
for
it
no
is?
reason.
They're just all switching places, and then over
And
here,
they're just
Tsar.
wheeling around. Why do we need a wheel in the ocean when we already have one? Like, it beggars. Who needs. Kazan needed a double support into Tumen for some reason. Like, Stare tapped Volgograd for no reason instead of bouncing on.
to be fair,
Yeah, yeah.
half of this
They
was
were
Omsk
told.
doing.
They were told.
Omsk was stirring up a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
but
So
Tsar were told that Omsk was going there. Like they knew they could bounce, but they didn't. And I do not
Omsk
know why.
Omsk brainwashing strikes again.
I think if
Genuinely,
Tefra was not in Russia, it would be functional.
that's
But they are just
possible. He might have
too
shot himself
good
in the
at
foot.
ruining it so they can take everything.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's what they did last time, and it
true.
worked.
We will see how it goes this time. But yeah,
Also, hold on, wait. Can you go back to spring moves? I just want to
let's
see
go back
something.
to stream moves. Where? Just
Go up, go
Turkey,
up.
Russia.
Look at Enodak, right? We see a support into Samara, right?
Right?
Samara is support holding Enodak.
Oh, the betrayal.
The betrayal.
I mean, I guess that's probably like maybe last minute stab in press. That could have been a
Oh no, Warsaw is dotting Novgorod. Oh, that's what's going on. So there's just more wheeling. I thought
yeah.
Oh yeah.
it was swapping, but no, it's just more
No,
wheeling.
yeah,
It
yeah.
never ends.
It's another color thing.
Also,
Okay.
who holds first turn? Omsk is crazy.
So they can get Tsar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked
I
out
They
get
fine.
move out. Yeah.
I think going to Ifendil would have been a better play there because then they can say they're going
Yeah.
for Volgograd.
But maybe they don't want to get
They
Volgograd up
yeah.
against them.
They don't.
Does
They want to stab
Mhm.
Sare, but they can say they're going to Volgograd and say, I'll support you into Volgograd. And they're not.
yeah.
But, I mean, if it works, it works, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what else in Turkey. Any stabs? I don't think there were.
The stabs haven't had. Oh no, Izmir stabbed Mercer.
Oh yeah, that was a
Right.
stab.
That was one of
Versus
her many stabs.
Yeah, that was the first of many. We've.
the Izmir
Oh, and
arc.
Gaz died. They killed Gaz.
Yeah, but I think that
Okay.
was a
Yeah, well, it's at least a
range.
two-person play.
Yeah, that's not a stab. Coimbra did a Nile. Why there's so many Niles in the first year? Do people just not know how to?
Yeah,
People don't
Storm
like
Sea's too
moving.
scary. I built up the
Double
little
Lighthouse
storm.
NMR is
Yeah.
crazy too.
Oh yeah.
And I support the double Lighthouse NMR because that means I didn't have to differentiate between Almada and Denizli.
Yeah, a lot of similar colors around.
Yeah. Denizli has gone places. They stabbed. I think they stabbed Konya year one, didn't they? And now they're
Not
getting supported out. Or is that
Yeah, supported by Istanbul. Oh no,
yeah.
because Konya was going to turn around and stab them back. right? And they just swap because, of
Yeah.
course, they would. But
So
they
they
arranged
decided
something to
to kill two
some.
other people.
I don't know what Istanbul got out of that, but
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think maybe they didn't have anything else to do.
Well,
they
Could
could
have
have
been one
Istanbul
of
stabbed
were the
those,
most
like, I
Adana.
don't want to
active.
step
Just
my daughter.
saying.
Yeah. I don't know, Don't was a strange alliance.
Indeed.
Was Don't our one?
No, Don't
It
was
was
the
the
North
northern
Three
one, right?
Turkeys.
Yeah.
The North, yes, the North one. See,
The
they also
three.
tried to be GTFO. People like, we're not doing GTFO, and then
Yeah, we
they
kind of
actually,
like ended up with 3 mini GTFOs.
Exactly.
or basically GTFO, but
Yeah.
actually not pretending to be an alliance and is just its constituent pieces.
Yeah. Which is like what it should have been. Yeah.
It's what it was, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's just I think the issue
Is
before with GTFO is we needed like approval from people on the other side of the turkey to do
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
no, the problem with
This is what I hate.
GTFO was that the NPCs listened to whoever talked the most, and
That
that
too.
meant Ezio just yapped and yapped and yapped, and people followed him like
Yes.
lemmings.
I tried yapping back, but
Over the edge.
I can't
I
I
yapped
can't tell what
so
Kara
much.
does.
And I was walking between my classes, texting in one hand and looking where I was going in the other. Like, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
Least committed diplomacy player.
Arguing with, I was ordering food, and then I went and sat down and waited for it, and argued with Ezio some more. It was,
No,
That's
it
it's
didn't
fun
hilarious.
work,
when
of
you're like
course.
arguing with someone that literally can't hurt you because they're too far away.
But they can hurt me because they were trying to get people to kill me because they wanted
but
me
like
gone
oh
because I had different
yeah.
intentions to them.
No, I think all of us had like kind of similar intentions, like your neighbors. Like
Pretty sure once, not in this
yeah.
game, but I like set an alarm at like 4 a.m. to argue with Ezio,
Oh,
which
there
is
was one player in 7.1. It was Izmir. I tried to take Devil Petersburg when they were going to die because they promised it to me. And I said, a promise is a promise. And Ezio was like, Sparta is the enemy. And so,
the enemy. So ominous.
well, at that point, they actually just slandered me until I subbed out. So,
Damn.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Rip. All
Your new
right.
the new Sparta was good as well though.
Damn.
yeah. What was she in this game?
What did she play? She
I
was
think
in
I
this
actually
game.
have
I remember.
reactions from her in my void, so I can figure
She
out what it
was in
was.
this game, yes. I can't remember what she played.
She died early though, because she's reacting to some of my
Oh wait, let me have a
Oh,
look.
it was
Graz.
right.
It was Graz.
Graz over here.
Yes, she
Right.
was
I
Graz.
remember
Yep.
her a little bit. She did some important things and over in Austria for a while.
Hmm.
All right. While we're here, I'll go quickly discuss fall moves for me. So yeah, we just got rid of Star's army. Simple, simple. Yeah, really nothing much of interest. Everything went as planned once again. No stabs. If we look because we're sort of involved in the Russia thing, but as you can see right now, we have four
A
armies
lot of
and
armies.
one fleet. The Devil Petersburg's been taken, but they managed to flee to Liverpool by Ideal, and then Valencia's taking Ufa. But like, what does that leave for us? Well, maybe Samara, maybe Anadak, but are we going to manage to get there? So that was a bit of a struggle early on, fighting to actually
Like,
involve ourselves within the Russia war.
because you don't
Just
have that many. Like you have two builds, and one of them is in
yeah,
Wiener, so that's an army, and the other is Feldkirch. And if you want to build a fleet there, it takes so long to get
yeah.
it out.
Well, our builds are Krigujevac and Feldkirch, so I think
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
correct. Yeah. Oh sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, Symphony's not a dot. Yeah,
yeah,
but still, like it
exactly.
takes like
Symphony's
this,
not a. You got fooled by it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we need to stop coloring them.
Oh my
yeah.
God, you're playing into his hand. All right. Anything else interesting? Yeah, I think again, most people are killing the inactive folks. There's, like
A lot more animal. Oh, a few
Leoben disagrees with himself dying.
animal.
The
How does
Crayola
that
Just
actually
Carnivore.
resolve? I thought that bounced.
No, with the Leoben.
Yeah, I thought if you tap the person supporting
No,
you, they
you
don't
No,
can't.
you
support,
can't.
and
You
so
Just
can't
you get
tap.
support into
pumped.
yourself.
No, because then you could just like 50-50 2v1, but no, 2v1 always win.
Yeah, you can't cut a support
Right,
into
okay.
yourself. I was making sure that was a rule like 5 times during this game as well, because like,
Fair enough.
okay, make sure you
It's like the
can't cut
time I tried to
yourself.
dislodge myself so I could build an army in the first game.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the
but it's
most
not a stab.
efficient.
It's because Powers an Alliance where no one stabs each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It looks like the most efficient with actually maybe a tie. Then when you take out three, I don't think any Austria manages to take out three of its people. That would be like
No,
the
What,
looks like
half its
what I
two.
love
size, but we
what I
take out
love about the
two.
Baden move is that they're leaving, so clearly it was arranged, but just to be sure there's a support.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it never hurts, right?
But this is
Yeah.
the auto move, so they can't get back in time, they'll die.
yeah, maybe they got. Yeah, I don't know what press was doing.
I think
I think
again,
there
the people, the NPC didn't really have much idea. Like we told them, hey, go like we're gonna like fight this Austria. Just don't look behind.
Yeah, just don't read up. Just don't read like 3 messages above what we just said.
this is
Exactly.
this is the message that I have for people playing 7.3. Don't just read the copy pastors. Actually read press and think about what the people posting it want.
Look up your
Like,
name in the Discord search bar.
yes, I
No, that's too
remember
hard.
in World of
Just send shit
Chaos,
posts.
Squid just led his entire alliance to spam Panama for like
Oh, I
two,
remember
two
that. Yeah,
full pages of messages so that I couldn't search my name.
Oh
It was
my god.
unbelievable.
yeah, yeah.
Squid
I
is
remember
certainly a
that.
character. Squid was
Yeah,
buff
but
because there wasn't now wasn't there.
yeah, true. They had a grudge against you.
Dude.
All right. That looks
Yeah.
seems about well for the fall moves. Uh, nothing
Were
important
there any
retreats.
notable retreats?
No.
Not in our area.
All right.
Like the retreats are just they're dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
I don't see a retreat into a dot. I have the
Winter.
alliance map here
Oh yeah,
for this
The
year.
wheel was an alliance. That's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Like
it
for the
was
first
until
2 years,
Ronak betrayed
and then
them.
it died.
I see.
Yeah. So you can see we got the three Turkish
3
alliances.
Turkish.
Why did flightless burbs get the basin? That's crazy.
Yeah, they
This
bribed.
was this was before Strawberry had
Yeah,
honed her skills on map
Yeah.
making.
yeah. I mean, do we want to mention the strawberry incident, the off passing? I think he was the only
Oh,
one, right?
well, no. I remember when Strawberry pinged everyone individually.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. It's like
Because
we
I
can see
remember
these things, you know.
I pinged everyone before the game started just to make sure that I couldn't do it in the game, and they actually muted me for like an hour because of it when I was
That's fine.
helping them. Honestly, 1984. But then Strawberry decided, no, I can do better, and pinged every single person individually, despite objections during the pinging, and just all the way through.
Dear God.
Sorry, I'm not reading messages. I'm too busy pinging everyone.
Yeah, so now we got
Also,
in some hot water, but
can we just mention Warsaw Pact existing?
Yeah. Even though it didn't.
Warsaw Pact is the textbook example in 7 Doc of how to die immediately. Because
yeah,
Russia
we don't
does
have.
not have enough dots to hold its own against any invasion at all,
Yeah, they've
right?
already lost two, so you can see that the biggest. They gained
So,
Ireland, but
so the island was in the original Warsaw Pact as well, which is pretty funny.
Oh,
But
right.
Yes, I think they
the
just joined out of.
the fact so what you have to do in Russia, I'm saying, is you have to join a nearby alliance and then get into your neighbors as the incentive for them to let you in.
Mm,
That's probably wise.
yeah.
Oh yeah, if
Like
we look
I'd
at
say
the
top of the world, or not top of the world. Devil Petersburg is more like an Austrian adjacent power. Like if they worked with
yeah, well,
Ideal,
as we can see, it is
yeah,
now an
well they invaded
Austrian
it,
dot.
but like
I know, and they would have had more luck joining their
yeah,
forces
because
there.
like
But
maybe they
then,
can
then again,
facilitate like
there is
convoys
4 dots on
into
it.
People
So it's not
saying we
safe
need a
from either
Russia
side.
rework are coping. I'm on like
just skill issue.
literally a skill issue. Well, it's a frame of mind issue, but we can call it a skill issue.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, if we look at the Austrian alliances, so it's all one Austria except that you have the Bastion, which has there was also the Friend of the Bastion title, which is probably these coily lands over here, which I made myself a Friend of the Bastion because they were like offering it up. I was like, why not? Free safety?
What's that
Don't mind
grey
if I
text
do.
on a grey background over the rift?
Oh, it's title pending.
Oh,
God damn it.
was this Nevjev's doing?
I'm sure it was. So yeah,
Also, what
but
was where? Like, go in the bottom left. What was where again?
I have no clue. I could not
Was
tell you where it was.
I don't. Yeah, these are lines names. Like,
Well,
There's
hang on. Given
plenty
that
of
there's
them.
a here and a when, I'd assume where is something to do with Western
That
yeah,
Europe?
is probably a logical conclusion.
the
Maybe
lines
it's
names in this
Italy.
game were really trying to make it as complicated as possible to.
Yeah, we had some weird ones.
One thing actually about names of tiles, I have this like every time I open the game, I have this delusion that there is a dot in Europe called watch as the counterpart to wait. And I keep going, where is this player? And obviously the tile is called Holland, but
Wait and watch.
because we're not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There
Rift.
shouldn't
Yeah,
have
that'll
been
probably be more of a rift like SC with all like
Etherlands
yeah.
and whatever it is. And wait, no, watch and wait. It was right there.
Yeah. What is wait referencing? Is it like is it an actual place?
No idea. Again, you think you'd have to ask the
Yeah,
GM slash
I'm not
matchmakers for
European
that.
enough for this.
How do we
Me
know we're in
neither.
Belgium yet? Just wait.
That's a reference.
It's funny. Okay, that's probably good for the alliance map. A lot of them
Yep.
are not gonna winter builds. Yeah, I build an army. Probably builds a fleet. That's good for me.
Yep.
Happy to see that.
Sensible. You
Can
build
we
an
French
just
fleet
mock
army.
here.
Russia one more time?
Sure.
Army. Omsk builds another army.
Oh
So
yeah,
Omsk is clearly out for blood,
Yeah.
and given that I don't think
as
Rostov
always.
was alive much longer,
Yeah,
I'm wondering what kind
I
of
wonder what
psychic
happened.
powers Tefra has to be able to continually convince people to kill themselves.
Down
The
here,
other
I
thing is,
see
top
Down
of the
here,
world.
French.
Dia
Top
becomes friend. Yeah.
No,
top of the
Dai
world here.
became Elector,
Oh
didn't
no,
they?
the Republic. Yeah. So you can the
Yeah,
Emperor.
and
What?
no, Dai was Elector.
Oh,
Burst was
Elector.
Emperor.
Okay.
Got it. Got
Yeah,
it.
Le Republique was established.
We
What
love
was the
that.
last thing? Oh yeah, top of the world is crushing Kazan, which I think everyone knew would have happened.
Oh
So
yeah.
Surprise,
just
surprise.
putting it out there, we got to get rid of Kazan. Like it's the worst tile ever.
A stab waiting to happen,
Yeah.
basically.
No, like just a forced invasion,
Like,
not even
how
a
do you?
stab. Like
What does
you know
Kazan
when
do?
you're in Kazan that you are going to get killed. The Kazan
Unless
player
you
was
have
smart to retreat somewhere, although they retreated to Tumen West Coast with
Yeah, West Coast Tumen.
It's not much safer.
Like,
Better
the
than
thing is, like,
nothing.
Fleet Kazan can only go like West Coast Tumen and maybe Talonen.
Fleet Kazan would probably have been better off trying to go for Warsaw, if I'm honest.
I know, but that's.
Yeah, but
I
then
think
like
Warsaw
we're
was
stuck
probably
in
more
Warsaw.
active, and Warsaw wanted to keep their dots, so
Yeah.
I think they would have
Well,
found more
Yeah, but if you
resistance.
go into Warsaw, you can build an army in Kazan and start rolling.
No, because that would be gone because you'll be dead in
Yeah,
Kazan.
because Kazan is.
Oh yeah, because you get dotted. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It speaks
anything
for
interesting?
how good a dot is when like we're discussing you will be dead if you leave Kazan.
No, if you stay in Kazan, you'll be dead.
Yeah.
Anything interesting in your region's builds?
Fleet build, Peacock Army build.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was.
Wait, was Peacock on our team at this point? They were STFU, right?
I think they did join. I'm not sure if it was this term, but maybe next year.
Right
Yeah, I
now they're
think they were
Yeah.
with
flightless.
Birds, but I think
There's
Birds
still
collapsed
Burb.
and they either
Yeah.
defected or they switched.
Makes
The other
sense.
thing is, Smyrna and Grouse is another color pair that should never have happened. Come on
Yeah.
now. I'm just glad that the Grouse always wins, because otherwise
Grouse
that would have been hell to
always
put up with.
Also, they changed my SC color this year, and I'm kind of pissed.
Wait, can we go back to see what it was before?
Yeah,
Okay, so
you can
see
see my
what it
fleet.
was.
My fleet still has the old color as well.
Oh, does it?
Oh
You
yeah,
can see it's very slightly lighter pink.
I see
Not
it.
this year. The previous. Go to previous year. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
you
there
can
we go.
see my color got changed to be darker
Oh.
because apparently I was too similar to Dia.
But
Even
Grouse
though
wasn't too similar to Smyrna.
Grouse was not, and a few others.
Man.
I wonder how color blindness affected Dia's play patterns.
I don't know. They didn't seem to have an issue with them and me, but they have. Is it red green colorblind?
I think it's red green because they couldn't tell the
'Cause, like, if
orange
it's
and the
shades of
green
pink, it
apart on the
shouldn't.
press
Yeah,
location map.
if it's shades of pink, those are just shades of red, so shouldn't it be an issue?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
Maybe it's why they were always so antsy with me, because they couldn't tell if it was me or Athens.
Hmm. Why does it got two? Why does Sparta have 2 dots at the start?
Oh yeah, we didn't mention, but Athens killing London was
Oh yeah, Athens
a
was
big
making
thing.
moves early on.
That got them a lot
Was
of
this
heat.
before
yeah.
or after Athens'
Was this,
egg crack?
was this before the Kill Athens movement?
No, this was Athens' egg cracked during the game.
Damn, that I was not aware of. And then they kill. Ouch, that's a double hurt. Because
I think it was later. I think it was later.
maybe they felt worse about it after that. But yeah, killing London got him about a lot of heat from basically people all over
Yeah,
the
that was a
Discord.
stab. Or like a hostile move.
Yeah, everyone wanted to do the London morphine press.
Also, what's up with the snowball in South Sweden?
I don't think we'll ever know. I think that'll remain a mystery.
The
That'd be
orb.
more of a golf ball. Okay,
Right.
let's go to spring.
Spring.
Ooh, I'm starting to see Dia begin the empire.
Yeah, this is where it all starts.
No, wait, no, they supported me into Toland.
Yeah, that's it. Good for
Yeah,
them.
you got supported. You got your first dot very early.
Yeah. Oh, my second dot.
Oh yeah. Sorry, your second dot. Yeah, your first new dot.
Second dot mentioned? Yes,
Yeah,
and at this point, I'm gonna say that I'm probably just gonna tap out for like the next 5 turns. Like,
Man,
yeah, you didn't gain a third until very.
yeah.
I
And
got
I
up
had
to
to,
6
I had
before
to,
you
I had
got
to
to.
negotiate tooth and nail to get that as well, because Warsaw really, really wanted it.
yeah, Warsaw is the only
Yeah,
good Russian.
Warsaw was. I mean, they were fighting a battle. They were in the Russia mosh pit.
Yeah. I think it's funny that probably the most in danger tile of them all, right? You can't build a fleet because there's 3 coasts. If you build an army, there's already 3 people immediately trained on you, and there are 9 that could get you. Like, basically an impossible
Yeah,
situation.
they
And that's the
pulled it
player
off.
that
They pulled
survived.
it off.
And I think they are the player that survived because they
Yes.
noticed first that Warsaw Pact wasn't going to work. And so they jumped ship first. And so they
Yeah.
just barely made it when everyone else got wiped out.
Yeah. Because they were like getting like almost gonna get crushed at the end, but they just had enough to either convince others to like it wasn't worth it. So
Yeah.
they held out.
Well, good for them.
But yeah, they got into the mirror.
Yeah, Samara. Yeah. So this was when they were doing well because there was a fall, right? The decline and fall of the Polish Empire.
Yeah, Omsk and Rostov, I don't know what they're doing.
Chilling,
Just chilling.
having fun.
And then Turkey starts to push north.
Yes.
The big push
and
north.
south. I mean,
Yeah, I mean both the crunch begins.
yes.
Yeah, the usual
One thing I will
crunch.
say, I'm trying to, like, I'm an obsc watcher at this point. Like, how do you convince people to do this stuff for you?
They
You
just yap
know,
a lot.
Oh, right now
Yeah.
there's not much happening. Right now it's just
but they're making moves, right? They're gonna dot Volgograd, or they plan to pretty clearly, and I don't know. They're gonna do some support with Rostov.
Yeah.
I'm predicting.
yeah. We'll see how it goes. And then anything else on the
Between
screen
us,
over here?
nothing much else. Bursa goes back because I think they want to play defense.
Yes.
They were
Yes.
fine with that. Then Grouse
'Cause
moves out as well, so we got corner control.
Nice.
I don't know why Izmir didn't dot Smyrna here.
They don't want too much of a target on their back.
It's a spring turn, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And it's
Oh,
spring,
it's a
so
spring turn. Yeah. All right.
okay.
Spring
As
retreats.
far as Austria
Wait,
goes,
go to Austria.
Austria.
I think here
What is
we're not really trying to fight anyone because we're looking for a target. So we're doing see, we're sort of moving south-ish, right? I think they didn't want us in Inward Ocean, so we didn't go in there. But then, see, we're not making too aggressive moves on anyone. This is
Why
not
is
looking
Rick
good,
moving to
but
Rift?
it's fine
Rift
because
is
it's
doing a
Rift.
thing.
Yeah, because it's Rift.
Rift.
I
You
think
don't
I
argue
see.
with Rift.
Oh, we've seen our first box arrow.
Yeah.
Box and box 3. From
Even at
where?
this point, I'm. Good question. I
Hell
don't
if
think
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna go third. But yeah, even at this point, I'm starting to see Wells as my next stock because Wells was like a really inactive player, so I thought maybe I could snatch it off of them. But as you'll see, I do take a little bit of a field trip before I attempt that.
Yeah, just a little.
Retreats.
I'm now in
Carmeland had
Holland.
a
Yeah, so they
Carmeland.
get
Yeah, they go back to San.
I think coloring the Karmaland spaces was a crime against humanity.
okay. We were gonna get on that the entire time. Okay.
This is 4, right?
Yep.
And so it
Dear,
begins.
so it begins. Dear's empire begins here.
So this is a convoy to Tumen.
To
Yeah, they
Tumen,
go to
yes.
Tumen.
Yep.
I think if I went to Tumen and Dia went to Tollenon, I would be the one who would be doing all the stuff with
Yeah.
Queenstown, and I would have had a chance there. But you know,
Yeah, it's much more
Hindsight,
I
isolated.
wanted
it's
Tollenon
like
because it was more insulated from corner. I thought. It turns out it wasn't, of course.
yeah,
But
hindsight is
Tumen was actually safer, and I'll take that into account for the next one.
I guess you need
Sparta
good
run
allies.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I'm going to do the Sparta 3-peat. Why wouldn't I?
Run it back. You survived the first 2 times.
Yeah, I picked Sparta because it means I have to do something interesting, right?
Right.
The alliance situation where I ended up doing nothing was not by choice.
Yeah, it was kind of like you were stuck
Also, you
between a bunch
NMR'd
of
here?
And then Omsk is Omsking,
Feldkirch
as
anymore.
predicted. Volgograd. And then
Yeah.
And then yep, Izmir stabbed Smyrna. And
Izmir
okay,
stabs Smyrna. What is
and
Athens
Quill
doing?
was
There's something
that
going
was a
on in
counter
Athens.
stab. That wasn't Quill's wasn't
yeah,
planned. And so we were very happy with Quill for doing that.
true.
Because
W Quill.
yeah, it meant
Happy with
Izmir.
Quail. Oh, first Karamamaras NMR as well.
Yeah, rip.
Rookies. And then
And I do
Peacock.
actually have more to say about Lilac, and I'll get onto that later.
yeah, many things to say about Lilac.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, they're not the only one to NMR. So this is my valid NMR. This one I was on like a trip, and then
Your
I
government
planned to
mandated
do it,
NMR.
and I
You should
walked.
have pre-moved.
Oh, I don't do that. I'm a certified order 5 minutes before deadline. But this one is actually valid because I was not really available that day.
Yeah, when you
Being a
live in a
certified
time zone
order
like
5 minutes
us, yeah.
is time
So
zoning is just crazy.
Yeah.
but yeah, as we can see, Rib Burgess, they're like the most loyal alliance players. They were like basically the one holding us together as an alliance because the rest of us wanted to play
And
it more
so Crag
fast and
stabbed,
loose.
I
Yeah,
see.
Was that
yep,
stab? Hmm.
yeah, that is a betrayal. Well, me and Bumble knew it was going. Like me and Bumble were good for the like mind read discussions where we kind of knew it each of like mostly knew
You
what
kind
it
of
was
knew.
doing. Yeah, but
Can we just go over to Russia a bit, just one more time, because the Russia clusterfuck continues. Random tapping of Enodak, bouncing in Warsaw,
I mean, that one
craziness.
is. I think no, that
this
the
isn't.
Enodak one was Valencia just seeing like if Enodak moves,
Yeah,
they go
right.
in.
Like
Yeah,
there's no harm in just tapping it.
but like, where's Enodak moving to,
Yeah,
right?
but might as well
I don't
try.
know. There is no ends to Russian meme ability, so maybe they'll
Yeah.
go for the surprise swarming
Yeah,
move.
because I
And then
I
think they're
think
maybe
this
gonna
is
get
why we
supported
need
into
to
Enodak
have.
next.
This is why
To have
we
Enodak.
absolutely need to have Russia, because where else is this going to happen?
Yeah,
it's
and it's an excuse. It keeps Russia keeps Turkey together.
It does.
yeah. Another
Yeah,
Which
thing I wanted
makes
to
me think that if
mention.
we had two Russias, GTFO would have worked.
So yeah,
yeah,
over here what I'm doing, uh, I'm I'm not doing anything, but we can see Constanta keeps like growing. Constanta was like I don't know, they were a very chill player, like as far as press goes, but they would also like always stab. They like slowly ate through their alliance. Right here they're taking Wells, and then Nice
Mhm.
is getting executed by Dornbirn, so they kept shrinking it down. I don't think there's much other interesting. The Russian attack is continuing, and again, we can't do anything because we had one fleet to help out, and then that fleet just died.
Yeah.
So the Rush,
Bogus.
so we keep failing to actually involve ourselves in the attack on Russia, and then at some point
Because
it
like,
just
you could have
becomes
had
nothing we can actually take.
you could have had a good position with
Yeah,
the sea lane as well,
yeah. So that was
like
sort
past
of our early
ports.
goal at expansion outside of our alliance, but it just completely bombed.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty good. I'm sure there's some aftermath to some of those moves that we'll be able to see.
yeah. But I think at this point, the Izmit step that gave like a bunch of Turks a direction because like okay, we're killing Izmit now because they got into
Yeah,
Ankara as well, so they actually went +1.
yeah,
They would
yeah,
have gone
exactly.
+2 if it
They
weren't
became
for
the big
Quail's
target.
full lead. So yeah, that is gonna be our goal
And the
for the
Izmir
next couple.
saga is an interesting one.
Yeah, Izmir was yeah, Izmir had an interesting story. We'll get to them.
Nice. I don't see any retreats.
I
More,
think
more,
yeah.
more Carmelin shenanigans that aren't
Could you
relevant.
scroll down to East Aegean for a sec
East Aegean, yeah.
at the bottom? Scroll to the top. I just want to check. Did okay, no. Okay, so Athens didn't stab this turn, not yet.
No, they switched
They
from
just
London up to
yeah, just
Edinburgh, which is
Edinburgh.
better for
Yeah,
them.
and then moved to Obsidian. Because I can't remember when the Kill Athens alliance was established, but it's
That's
soon.
nice. Alliances, well,
Oh
as you
yeah.
can see, there's a big break in
Okay.
defense now.
So birds collapse because of the Izmir stab. I'm not sure why don't collapsed.
Something happened that don't.
I'm not sure,
Was
but
there a
like half of
stab?
Can you go back?
I don't even see
Oh,
any.
no, it's 'cause Denizli. Denizli
Oh,
was causing trust issues within the
that does
alliance.
not surprise me.
Yeah. So I think that collapsed it, and
Yeah,
then, like, the eastern half joined SCFU,
right.
and the rest are unaligned, which is
Yeah,
nice because that
yeah.
means we can declare war on them.
I see that Burbs have collapsed at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Izmir stab.
So is this after the great STFU expansion?
No, this is
No,
probably
this is the
before.
year no.
I
I
don't know,
think
but
Right.
this is the
I don't
year
see
right
much
before it
expansion.
starts.
There's a partial expansion, I see.
Yeah,
This was when we started drafting the rules about what makes a
Who
good
gets it?
alliance, right?
Because like, okay, we can't get too many people. We can't make GTFO again. So it's
Because
like,
I think it was mainly between us and Bursa, right?
yeah, Bursa was like spearheading a lot of the rules back when they were alive.
I made a lot of the rules, and then Bursa was like, "Hold on a minute, maybe we shouldn't be going this far."
Yeah,
damn.
because like even at this point, like, yeah, it's getting almost half a turkey. It's getting
Getting
scary.
there.
But yeah, I don't think we grew much after this. Like we didn't accept new members.
Yeah, because there was other people. The people at the north were doing their own thing, right? Like
Yeah,
Pheasant.
even like the North powers were actually like doing their own thing most of the time. So it was kind of like North District and South District.
And then La Marche expanded, I think. Or
Yeah, they
they were
started
doing things.
the Turkish, the French Turkey win was like
Right.
that was a big contention over. And
Okay.
Trident formed. Was it this?
Trident were there last time. Trident's
Was it
been
there?
there for a
Okay,
while.
it's
Yeah.
been a while.
I don't know anything about Trident.
Yeah,
They were just
they
there.
came a little bit relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't
Right.
think there's much change need to be discussed.
No. Builds
Builds.
over in my area. Nothing. Constantine, Dornburn are just taking out their allies. Uh, uh, Prague builds another fleet, which is surprising. I thought they were doing army here, but again, that's good for me. That means I don't have to worry
Okay,
about them for now,
they had
because I
enough.
outnumber them in armies right now.
Yep.
So I'm happy to see that. As far as US.
Down there, Deer and Izmir build fleets. Yeah, expected, and you build a fleet as well. Sparta.
And Athens is making moves at this point, right?
I think this year they make moves. I mean, this upcoming year.
I also think this is the year her egg cracks.
Important.
Very important.
Uh,
Quill builds army as well, which I think is.
Probably meant to kill
I
Izmir.
I think they were saying that they wanted to kill Izmir, but
They wanted to
then
kill
yeah.
Grouse. 100% they were going to
Also,
kill Grouse.
yeah, Grouse. It's like
We're also
Pheasant
looking
builds
very
army is
vulnerable here. Our fleet's all the way over
yeah.
here. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right, the Great Izmir offensive begins.
Antalya NMR.
Rip.
Rip. Your
They kick
government
out of
mandate.
Ankara immediately.
Yep, Ankara gets shanked.
And this is the Kara second dot.
Yeah, the second dot.
And then yeah,
Seven
you guys are just
documentation.
moving. They're moving over
Scroll down
here.
a bit. Yep,
Yep, this is
there
as far
goes
as it can go.
Athens starting to make moves.
Into Hebrides.
Yep. I think they're going to dot what's south of Hebrides? It's on the north side.
Liverpool, yeah.
Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, this
They
one,
want
this
to,
is annoying to see. Just that they go back and
yeah.
forth. Yeah,
So yeah, they're going for Liverpool.
and
Let's
then
see.
what are you guys doing?
Sparta, you go to corner.
And
Yeah, I
then
think
you're
we're
going,
just moving all our fleets out basically.
yeah.
I go
y-
into a box
Ooh,
for the first and only time
interesting.
because I
And
think I
then
was going to like
Grouse. Human.
No, I was aiming to pop out in box 5 to help with the Izmir stuff from a different angle,
Oh, interesting.
like
Yeah, that's a
into
good idea.
Storm's Edge. Yeah, into Storm's Edge, that area. That was
Is
the
Nice.
this
plan.
the turn that I move into box?
You're going to Bay of
Bay
Tolonen.
of Tolonen. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
And you,
Okay,
corner and Bay of Tolonen.
got it.
Check out what's the Russia situation right now?
Russia, you guys are
Are
advancing.
GS making
Omsk is
moves?
helping you guys out actually,
Yeah, I
because
think
this is
and
Omsk
yeah,
isn't
well, yeah.
helping
I
us.
don't yeah,
Omsk is
because there
helping
was
Daya,
a
and this
Russian
causes
revolution
problems
at some
later.
point. I don't know when that. I think that was actually early on, but like Top of the World rebelled against Omsk, and then
Yes, Top of the World was like very vocal against.
Omsk launched like 80 operations with like ominous music attached,
Yeah,
and that all didn't do very much. But
just from Top
Omsk
of
is
the
still,
World, just
yeah,
taking the reins by force.
yeah. Warsaw gets walked into. Queensland is already in Mataras, and then
Queenstown,
Ideal is
Queensland
Queensland.
represent! Queensland! Queensland!
Queens, Australia mentioned.
Queensland. Go Queensland!
We need to
Queensland.
add Queensland somewhere.
Yeah, Queensland.
Yeah,
7.3.
I'll put it
just
underneath Southeast Asia.
Okay.
you
I
could
was
just
gonna
add the
say,
top of Queensland to like next
I
to
was
Guinea or whatever.
I was gonna say, in my void, I think this is actually earlier than this, but it says, "Please, can we kill Omsk? I need Omsk dead.
Yeah.
I cannot listen to a man with a totally flat affect try and do an intense sounding speech in voice messages."
Oh,
His voice works well for it though. I don't know. It's got that
yeah.
uh, underlying tone.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can look at my stuff. Yeah. So
Oh,
my
everyone going
buddy
to Rift.
Best Bud Bragg, who would never betray me ever, is moving into Inward Ocean with help from Valencia. 'Cause you're gonna see he's been working with Valencia more and more closely.
Yep.
And then yeah, Constanta's moving into Dirge, which I think I told them I did not like. And then we'll see how that goes for them. And then yeah, I'm going cold and warm because I'm like, because this is like the turn where we all sent assault to the rift. Like you can see how many armies
Yeah,
are next
look at
to
the
it.
Great Rift Offensive.
It was like
You're
seven, one,
becoming
two, three,
cool.
four, five. Yeah, 7 armies next to rift. So I tried to be sneaky, but like too many
Nah,
people had the
everyone
same
had the
idea
same
as me,
idea.
and I just didn't have the leverage to push into it. So at some point, I think we agreed that Salzburg would take it. So I was like, yeah, whatever, go for it. And I had
Can't
a
believe they
different
killed
idea for
White.
fall. Rip. Salute
Wait,
the wait.
wait.
Now they're
We
waiting in
salute
heaven.
White.
Is it Dover yet or no? Dover
No,
survives. No, is it
Dover's
Dover?
Dover's
Dover's
chilling.
alive.
No, they're chilling still. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, anything else in my lands? No. Was there anything else you guys wanted to mention?
I think with Izmir, can we zoom in a bit? Yeah, Peacock. Yeah, I think it's just moves against Izmir right now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Retreats. Isn't it retreats to Feather Basin? That seems
Yeah.
logical. And then
They go to a
Inward
box.
Ocean, the box 2.
Who's in tune?
It's grouse.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
Grass.
Grouse. Yeah, the Grouse got Tumen for a bit.
I remember Grass should have kept Human. I'm telling you.
Yeah, 07 Grouse. And 4 moves. What was I doing? I don't remember.
Oh my god, I nailed.
Oh yeah, this one is Quill gets Izmir,
Well, it does get Izmir.
and then Kara retains Ankara.
Yep.
I nailed, guys. I nailed.
Did you now? You've become the very enemy you swore to destroy.
No, I had a genuine reason to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's stuff in ECG in there.
Oh, and I went to box.
Oh, this was
Right. You're going to box
yeah. You went to
4?
box 4.
Went to box 4.
Yeah. And then
And I was supporting something from box 1 or from box 5. Was I in 5?
you're going to
Yes.
box 1. You're moving back to 1. You're moving back to here.
Am I? Oh no, I'm going
This
to
is
East
No, you're
Aegean. No, I'm out of East Aegean. I'm going through
Oh,
out of
okay.
1 to
This is
East Aegean.
right.
Yeah.
This is confusing me.
Yeah, it's the
I
boxes.
don't think the angle of the arrow helps either.
Yeah, they
No,
should have
but
pointed it like, yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. It's never going to be easy to show something as
So they're
clear as
pointing
that.
to a digit and that digit comes out of the other
Yeah.
box.
Who gets
Anyway, I
confident that
don't think you'll be
Athens?
surprised to hear that
Yeah,
I'm removing
who's
boxes. Next one.
that's Novi. I think
Oh
this
yeah,
is when
Novi
Kill
did that.
Athens
Right.
began. Yeah. This
Yeah,
is when the
that
Kill
seems to
Athens alliance.
the beginning of the end for
Yeah.
Athens.
Yeah, so Novi
Athens
gets
takes its
Athens
first
orbit.
victim.
Athens, yeah, claims his first victim.
Okay. As far as me, it's a pretty chill phase. Like I said, I gave up any dreams of risk, but I did use the opportunity to like strengthen my relationships because instead of like just trying to harass them by like a useless play for the rift that wasn't gonna work, I just
Yeah.
like
Or
I
Seven Rift.
moved out and it allowed me to start making relations with like Tron and people that would be relevant later on. As far as the other folks, yeah, I'm
Was
tapping
the Symphony move
Courage
to
here.
Timmy a stab or no?
No, I don't remember. I don't think so. I think that was arranged. I think Bumble was starting to get a little bit like, I think he realized it was over for him at this point because he's like, I'm
Yeah.
on 2, Lincoln's on 3, he has nowhere to go. So he was sort of doing whatever at this point. And
Has
he
PAL
makes an
happened yet?
interesting move later on. Powell, yeah, I mean, Powell was happening through the entire thing, right? Because there was never ever that much inter-Austria conflict. Like if you look over here, like we're fighting within each other. Like Graz is being stabbed over here, and the Rift is being killed, but does the Rift really count? So
Yeah.
POW was
Rift
like an
comes.
unofficial thing. There was one time like Lee Open, well, when he was still alive, he tried to like legitimize POW and make it into like a real like organized thing, but pretty much every single person said, "Hell no, we're not doing that."
Yeah.
So it was always more of an unofficial thing, but like it ended up happening because there was very few like cross Austria fighting, especially as we get later into the game. Right.
Mm.
Um, any other interesting
What's
things?
going on in North Turkey?
North Turkey.
Nothing, I think.
Someone's getting into however you pronounce that. And
Ezekiel,
Eski.
Eski, whatever.
Eski.
yeah, I'm not gonna attempt that.
Eski.
Got 3
XP
beers in
works.
the Eski.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
some fighting. Bounce over Valencia. Yeah, Valencia. And Nadak falls.
Yep. Valencia
People can,
grows.
yeah, so that's basically our last attempt. Like that's we now have
Oh,
absolutely. I think we've already given up, but
that's Tactics
there's
Warsaw. This
absolutely
is the
nothing we
beginning
can
of the
take
end for
anymore.
Warsaw, I think.
Yeah. Well, no,
Or not
but the
quite.
end of
Or the
the end
pact.
of the
Yeah.
yeah.
And also
Also,
Queenstown is making moves here.
yeah, this is
Yeah,
where
and
Queenstown gets
this one's
like
super.
don't they grow like
I
3
don't
or
know.
2?
They're not
They grow
doing.
2?
Are they growing?
Not in Wheel yet.
I don't
Not
see
yet.
them. They're taking Glasgow. That's a +1, but I don't see them growing massively here. I think that's a +1, as far as I can see.
Hmm.
Yeah, other than that, so yeah, Izmir is -2,
Yeah.
and then that's
And
about it.
we could have killed them, but we decided to keep them alive because they said
Hmm.
sorry and we felt
Yeah.
Who
bad.
on earth is we?
Okay, I. No, actually, not even me. It's whoever surrounded them.
I
Yeah, I
was
would have killed them
very anti
personally.
Izmir.
Yeah.
I was vocal about that. Don't say we did this. Oh no no
There
no.
is no
That was
we.
on you, buddy. That was on
I
you.
say we as an alliance. I couldn't have hurt them if I tried.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, I did. Actually, I did invade them later, but we'll discuss it when it gets to that.
Yeah. Okay. Retreat. So Izmir over to. I'm assuming that gets disbanded, but
Catch. Yeah, they disband that, I believe.
and then Rift retreats to fall 1915, and then the rest is irrelevant.
Alternate timeline.
Okay, so this is the STFU growth y'all were talking about.
Yeah, this
Growing
is
soup.
when like everyone like decides like, hey, I want in.
Is
Yeah,
Athens an ideal at this point?
it does appear so.
It Does appear so.
I don't know that
Did
that's
that
going to save
happen?
them right now.
No,
Yeah.
because Novi's in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
Novi.
whoops. Oops.
No,
Yeah,
he's in
Forgot about that.
Novi got in. Yeah,
I don't know. Idea was like accepting everyone, so I wasn't completely surprised. But...
yeah.
no,
So yeah,
the
Novi's
ideal
in
expansion
Athens
is
right
Taboo
now.
later.
I know we can see La Marche's X has taken in Pheasant and
Yep.
Valencia. Right.
Yeah,
Nothing
Valencia
changes
was a
in
part of
Austria.
the map a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And I
Oh,
see
wait.
we've absorbed the other turkeys.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
unofficially, although like they can kind of do, I don't think it's like officially like we kind of just claim them because like sure you're working with us, like we're not warring against you, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is
One
kind of
thing
like the final SCFU
One
growth.
thing I will say though,
Yeah.
STFU at this point is a mega alliance
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
sense
definitely.
that it is no longer one alliance. It is two, East and West, and the
Yeah.
West. The East are more powerful than the West. The West don't like that, and this is where the problems happen.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's
Because we
logical.
allowed too many people to be in the subordinate alliance, so they actually did take over.
Yeah, that's why you don't do that. That's why
Yeah.
you kill, kill, kill.
It's like yeah.
I told them to kill, 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 but they wouldn't listen.
I mean, we're killing slowly. Like kill, wait, kill, wait.
Too slowly.
Yeah, we gotta keep
I
up
mean,
the
it
momentum.
benefits me in the long term.
Momentum is everything.
Our wheel collapsed.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's not surprising. They're just
Yeah.
slowly getting killed one by one. Look at all those disbands.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
I don't even want to look at wheel. I've never looked at wheel in the
True,
entire
true,
game.
true.
I do
Not a single
nothing
build
this
in
turn.
my area. There's
Oh, it's a
with
build.
Valencia, sure, but
We get
absolutely nothing going on. That was one of the most boring years of the game.
builds in our area.
Yep.
Forgot that the map was totally
Yeah.
different.
Merson
Oh
gets
yeah,
an
the
army.
ISO.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kara
Quail's
gets
quailing.
their second dot.
Dia gets a tower.
I don't know what they were. Yeah. Then Taylor gets another one, and Quail builds.
Yep.
Wow. And
And
this is
Dia is
where the
still on
problems start.
2 at this point. The
Yeah,
tower's
this
not
is
anything.
where the drama starts, I think.
So
We
at
love the
this
drama.
point, Kara and Quail they basically want to take over the alliance, right? They don't want out because they want us to do their bidding for them. So they start, and I think Lilac had the right idea here, but misunderstood how Chaos players think and how Chaos games operate. Because Lilac went in under the assumption that people are here to win and they make moves that benefit their position and blah, 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 blah. And so they said, why are you doing this? It's so stupid, and FMJ joined with them. But they didn't realize that this is chaos and people don't necessarily play optimally, right? And they know they're not playing optimally and they do it anyway because
I mean,
you can. It's
shitposting.
fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Exactly.
And so they kind of got. But that was Lilac coming in as a diplomacy player, I think, handicapped them because they had to do something along those lines. They just picked the wrong side of the coin.
Valid.
It worked out well for us, but
The mindset kind of like, yeah, ganging up mindset. If there's someone that people just don't like press wires, that's an easy target.
Okay.
Because like in like standard Diplo, there's only 7 of you. So if you like piss off 1 or 2 players, that's like not such a
Yeah.
big deal.
I think I
But like
haven't played
here,
Standard Diplo in like near 2 years.
I haven't played a single game yet. I jumped straight into the chaos. I was born into it, molded by
I
it.
would. You wouldn't really adapt it. I don't know the line.
I adapt, yeah. But
DP.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. See
otherwise,
spring.
yeah,
Yeah. So this is where I do my fun thing, and it works perfectly as you wanted.
the
The
migration
Dirge
starts.
moves away, and I get a free dot.
What's the Why does it look like you're going to Wales?
Yeah,
The arrow is drawn a bit too long.
I did not miss order. Never
Yeah.
fear. Yeah, I don't know if I did
Yeah.
any work convincing them to go down there, but it worked either way. I'm happy. Whether it was my responsibility due to what I said or not, I get a dot. The operation worked a little bit
It's
later
a
probably than it
force.
should have. Like on year 4, and I'm still on 2, but whatever.
Yeah.
Year
And I'm
year 4.
still on 1. Yeah. I've been chilling so far.
True. Yeah,
What do we
Bumbo
need
and
to?
Krag doing whatever. That's It's not much interesting happening for Austria. Over here,
Okay. Yeah, Dia wants out, as in like out of the basin, because we've kind
yeah,
of dealt with flightless, so they're gonna try escape. Me and Novi bounced in Bay of Tolone because
yep.
we didn't want Kazan. I think Top of the World wanted to get Tolone in,
On
so
top
we
of the
wanted to
world,
make
not
sure.
doing much of anything.
Yeah, they Enamat, so
Well,
yeah. They Enamat.
Vin stays winning. Nothing ever
Yeah.
happens.
Nothing ever happens.
Where's
Actually, I
your
did do something this turn.
where's your
I
second unit?
supported. I'm in box 4, and I'm supporting into Storm Seat.
Oh, box
Uh,
4.
Under
Uh,
wheel.
Under wheel, perfect.
yeah.
Thanks. Why are you there?
Yeah. I mean,
Because it
boxes
was
don't
the one
matter.
that was free at the time.
The boxes are all
Like,
connected, so yeah, it's whatever's free.
well, I guess it works. You're supporting these guys in?
Lihui to Storm Sea.
Oh, I suppose that
And
works.
this one is where Isma gets dotted again. And they
And Versa.
they very could have died. Isma, so Smyrna gets
Dare I say, very
Okay, yeah.
should have died.
Okay, yeah.
yes,
Izmir the player, yeah.
Isma the player. Yeah, Isma the player loses their final dot.
Yeah, the only thing they're adjacent to is that and
And
Athens.
Athens.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Foreshadowing.
I wonder what's going to happen here.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see, Rostov. What's going in Russia?
I'm surprised Rosav is still alive, I'll be so real.
Yeah. Like Omsk is supporting 2 minutes
Human.
2 minutes from Warsaw into Rostov.
Yeah, and
And
so
then
walks back in.
Warsaw gets back in. I think they really want it back in, which is why this happened.
Omsk is just chilling at this point. Not
Yeah,
doing
I
anything.
think they realized they can't get control back from Top of the
Yeah.
World.
Yeah,
So they've
they kind of lost the momentum and then it just goes downhill from there. Okay. Retreats. I did not know what's coming. Surge straight, as just surge straight is
yeah.
happening. And there's like 2 retreats on the whole board.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
in fall, you guys can go ahead.
Now this is what so somehow we I think this was actually a deal with Ideal. Like
A
with
deal with
Okay.
ideal?
a
How
deal with
ideal?
Ideal.
An
Where like
ideal
we
deal.
wanted like the Turkeys wanted Athens back. But
Right.
like there was only 2 of us to like there was only Dia and Izmir. So it was like, okay, we'll keep Izmir alive. They can sit in
Yeah,
Athens for the time being. But
because
like
Izmir's not
Turkey
going to
has
support
control
you and
because we rather have a Turkish player control of Athens than a
that's probably
non-Turkish
valid.
player.
So at this
And
point,
they
Okay,
get
well,
everyone's just
into
this
looking
top of
to
the world as
survive,
well.
so
Yeah.
they'll do whatever you want.
Because they get top of the world as well. So it's like
Yeah, they're just
win-win for
demolishing
both.
over there.
I don't know if this constitutes a happening or a not happening, but I appear to have NMR'd in box 4.
You made a
Oh no, 1 to
you
3.
misordered maybe, or you
No, I
supporting
1 to
supported
box
box
1 to
1 to
box.
box 3.
Okay. Okay.
What is that? What is what is that line
The,
I
doing
love
in
yeah, 4
I
colors?
love
supports the
the
3, but
looping
box 1
supports.
was doing. I'm not gonna look that. I think I'm gonna give myself
Yeah,
a
what
headache.
is going on there?
Okay. And then
What do I do? I move this turn, I think. Do I? I'm in East Aegean still.
East Aegean, right?
No,
Well,
I
you're
convoy. I convoy
convoying. Yeah,
Novi
yeah,
out. Yes,
yeah.
because
Good
we're
duty.
killing top of the world at this point
Oh,
with
yeah.
Ideal. I was helping. This is the point of the game where I start helping Ideal a lot. So and it kind of
Yes.
like solidifies late in the game because at this point I've realized, okay, I can't get any dots easily myself. Although I'm very far from my home dot, and I'm not worried about home stats. So I can kind of like be friendly with other like I can kind of do whatever I want. But like if I want to get a second dot, it won't be help from Turkey because they're too far away from me.
Yeah.
And I'm surrounded by Austrian players. So I might as well work with them for a bit, see if I can get a bit of good relations going. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's kind of my mindset at this
Makes
point.
sense. For me, so I get into Wells, which is nice, but it's a bittersweet victory because Bumble decides to kamikaze me because
Womp
he
womp
suicides
womp.
because he told Duncan like 18 times that he was gonna hold. So Duncan tapped it just as a defense in case he tried to walk into Crag,
Yeah,
which is
Craig, yeah.
perfectly logical move. But Bumble decides to walk to Symphony for absolutely no reason. So that's basically
So what you're
kamikaze
telling
because
me is
now,
this is a reverse stab.
Yeah.
yes, I
You
call it a
just
kamikaze
twisted clue.
because he sealed my fate with that move. Like he took me out with him because
Because
like
now,
now
yeah,
Duncan has an
Craig,
army on me, and he has two bills because Constanta walked out of Constanta and got tapped. So now he's on six, two builds, and then my dots are empty. Well, I have a build, but it is nowhere near enough. So at this point,
on five.
like I can see the writing on the wall, and I'm like, I need to plan for the end of these two dots because there's no shot I'm holding them. Because Duncan's
Evacuate.
super close with um Valencia over here, and then Ideal's not going to do anything, so there's no real way of like getting in coalition. And then I don't, and then also I'm still fighting the Bastion over here, so I'm not going to get any help for them. At least nothing they can do much because they're -2 this turn. So yeah,
Mm,
at this point I'm looking to like what can I do to survive? So it's a bit of a grim season, but it could be worse. If I didn't get into Wells, it would basically be an over.
yeah.
It would have been Dover.
Yeah, it's been Dover. It's not Dover yet, though.
No,
Dover's still around.
Dova's chilling.
Yeah.
All right. Uh,
Uh,
that's probably about good.
Omsk
We can
is
see.
making moves again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just still not. I'm just starting to get like
Still in
they're in
3, though.
trouble.
I think this is, yeah.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
stagnating for a while. And Pheasant is
Yeah. You can see Partridge moving up.
ascending. Yep.
Yeah. You can see Partridge moving up to Bay of Omsk, and I think that's, yeah,
Yeah,
start of
that's
the
not
end.
gonna. That doesn't bode well. Okay.
Do I do anything? I don't do anything.
Nah,
No, I don't think you
chilling.
do much from now.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Retreat to St. Paulkin, obviously, as expected.
I
And then
forgot
this
that Novi was
is
this big for like at this point of the
yeah.
game.
Well, they look big, but they run 4 dots,
Yeah,
right? It's just
4 dots,
this is
but
like
like
a massive tiles.
yeah, but like they quite quickly died. Like yeah,
Yeah, I mean it was again a suicide. I think they just started NMRing, as we'll see.
yeah,
Okay. Lines map, yeah, Love Marsh gets even bigger because
bigger, yeah.
now it's really like it's Pheasant and Valencia alliance
Pheasant and
basically.
Galicia, yeah,
These guys over here, but they're like it's two separate things, right? Like there's no relation.
yeah,
Um, I don't know. I don't see many changes. I think maybe this one's missed time because we can see that Ideal is still in control of.
yeah.
So
I think
maybe I
they
didn't.
forgot. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
forgot.
but no, it
No,
says
No,
fall,
no,
but
yeah,
maybe it's the map before fall. I don't know.
yeah, because
Anyways,
Izmir's chilling in there.
yeah. Okay, well, I don't see any changes from last time, so we can just go ahead.
Hmm.
I guess these guys are like fully seceded from France now, which is
Yeah, I
interesting.
think this is the France infighting starts
I
a
have
little.
no clue. I did not look into France until like year 8 or
France wasn't, yeah, not really relevant.
So I build the only relevant build, Army Feldkirch. I did, like, you can see, like,
Okay.
Prague's build is not
At
too
least Prague
threatening
did
here.
build a fleet, so at least it's not.
But there's this army here which is really close to me,
Yeah,
and so this I'm still in trouble, right? Like, and then
yeah.
he's looking like he's gonna gain more builds because he's
And
on six
Dawn built
dots. He's
as
got
well.
strong ally.
In Dawn build,
Yeah,
which
right, because they got the like sneaky to Lisbon. That's less fun. Yeah, I'm feeling not confident with my position here.
yeah.
Over here,
Yeah, starts a Pride Parade.
we love that.
Oh, did K-Siri launch a rocket as well?
Hey,
I
I
didn't I
didn't
didn't
know. I
I
didn't
didn't
know
know
about
that.
this. Who
Ooh.
allowed this to happen? Who gave planning permission?
Wait, where's this rocket? Where's this spy satellite? Yeah, Quail
Kara
is
and Amar, Quill plus
again.
two.
Quail
That
gets
car's
2
looking good.
builds. Quail's big.
So that NMI takes Kara out of the game, right? Or subs
Yeah,
them.
It's not
I
looking.
think
Oh, so was it not Lilac at that point?
No, it's at this point it's Emu now. So
yes.
from
Oh,
here
Emu.
on, Emu takes
So yeah,
over.
now the relations are instantly repaired.
right.
Or like somewhat, yeah. For a little bit.
Sounds good. A lot of disbands.
Yeah.
And this soon
And
surroundings.
Greenland forms for the first time. And
Yeah.
they'll be relevant later.
Oh, yes. Okay. I think that's about it. You can go to spring. What's usually relevant
Let's
for you guys?
I support I was just supporting right now
You're supporting something.
into oh yeah, we wanted to get into Beotalonen, but I
It
think
looks like a strength 2 bouncer.
we were kind of like fighting over Beotalonen with some other power. I forget.
Yeah. It looks like
Like,
it's ideal. This is Rouge's fleet.
Is it ideal?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
maybe.
must have been.
Bit of a Cold War, but ideal.
Yeah, or I think it's like might as well like whoever gets in, yeah, it benefits both of us. So
Well, I mean, you already have the dots,
yeah,
right?
but
But
I think
it's
this is in defense of we're trying to defend Talonen with our
yeah,
life here.
very valid. Oh yeah, this is the kill Omsk. I don't know if he's subbed out by this point. This because at some point Omsk subbed out. This is probably after,
No, I
and
think they
then
subbed out when they were about to die.
yeah,
So
and then Nebjev happens. Maybe it was between spring and fall. I think that he left.
oh yeah,
Yeah, bye
Nevjev
bye
gets
Tefra.
Rift comes
Hello
back.
Nebjev. Yes,
Oh, goodbye,
for a
Nevjev.
very short tenure. Yeah, Sparta supporting box one
Yeah.
or box four. Yeah, box four maybe. Okay, yeah. So you're going back to
Oh yeah, you're going back to corner
maybe.
to probably defend against defend
Yeah,
Talonen if
that
needed.
seems wise. Uh, I see quails
Uh
being attacked.
no, I think we were attacking or like getting no, I think they agreed to give up grouse.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
one
because
of
they're not
them, because they
as
were
long as
getting
they
a
can't
bit
defend.
big. So it was like
Okay,
Quill
fair enough.
was
Yeah,
quite happy to be like an alliance player for the most part of the
nice.
game.
Okay, yeah, you guys are dealing with Novi over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh, I think Athens getting to East Aegean, yeah, that was I think that was planned.
got it. Lovely, lovely. Okay, as for me, yeah, I'm fighting, doing some tactic stuff. The main thing is I'm starting to talk more to Innsbruck now. Innsbruck, who I
Mhm.
had known from the game, from the World of Chaos game, where they were the leader of the Japan Alliance that I interacted with a lot. So I had already a rapport with the player that was more or less positive. We had our disagreements throughout both games. But yeah, I think here, because they were moving to Found, which I didn't like, because they could stop me, they could like kick me out, help me kick me out of this Austria over here. So I was trying to get him to not do that, so I wouldn't die. Because so as you can see here, like uh Duncan's trying to make it look not obvious, but he's obviously gearing up to stab me, and there's nothing I can do, right? Like if I bought it to defend, then I just lose everything over here, and then he just kills me anyways. My best bet is just focus on this area. Because he's getting Symphony, which is adjacent to Styre, and then Burgess to Crag. So yeah, it's not looking good here. So I'm stuck in like Dornbirn right now, which is really isolated in the middle of the shop. So we'll see how that goes for me to follow. Other interesting things, yeah, those are just chilling. Pheasant is
Yeah.
working closely with, well, not yet, but he's very much aligned with
Yeah, it's kind of the kill
these
Omsk
two. Yeah,
scenario.
we'll see some fun stuff happening with the alliances soon enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's not super eventful. I think this is arranged. Salzburg, because these guys are again, there's not too much fighting here. Linz is being taken out. Not too up to date on what's happening over here, but generally most of it is arranged. Yeah, Innsbruck
Mm.
is like his only real ally was Lassie over here, because they didn't really have an alliance for a long time. Eventually, they made a sort of one, but he managed to just take advantage of the fact that he had no alliance to just like kill everyone, and then no one bothered to ever kill him. He managed to just get on four super cleanly,
Hello, base department.
legit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it for my spring moves.
Yeah, I think we can move to fall.
Yeah, I guess I don't have retreats here.
Uh,
Doesn't
okay.
matter.
There's a few happenings happening.
Clearly, I see a lot of errors.
Bounced. That's
Yes.
What do we
interesting.
want to look at first?
I
I
also
see
nihiled.
Athens
So
is getting taken.
I guess I think we wanted to dislodge Sparta.
Athens
Athens.
is getting taken out. Yeah, Athens.
Yeah,
He
because they
has
He's
got
dead.
power
dotted
blank.
by
Athens is
Stara as
dead.
well.
Yeah.
Kill Athens is complete.
Yeah, Stara
No,
unifies
Athens is
their
alive.
Britain.
Oh no,
They're
they're
alive.
getting killed. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're dead. I don't see a viable
I mean, no,
retreat.
they're not even Britain. They're an Austrian power. They
Yeah,
just managed to get all three British dots. Yeah,
yeah. It is their Britain now,
it is their Britain
basically,
now.
and that's like
Well,
their only
yeah.
thing. The Stara compensates, but yeah, this I think was arranged. I think they built like
Yeah, I
two.
think
This is
they wanted to. Yeah,
yeah, but it's certainly because like yeah, because
relocate.
you were like, what if they build two armies? There was a bit of a like anticipation, but they ended up just not doing anything risky. Yeah, Omsk is a salute. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
no,
Anamar is
also,
crazy. Wrote him in, bought putting in orders.
Novi is making moves, and Dia is expanding.
Yeah, Dia into Vataras.
Dia gets their second Russian dot. Oh yeah, and this is the turn where Bursa said they're checked out of the game. So this was arranged.
Yeah,
And
they're
Taylor,
Reverse stabbed themselves.
yeah, they moved out and tried to support Peacock, I mean Quail into it. Yeah. Oh, Peacock
Quail
no,
is
Quail tried to, yeah.
yeah. Quail doesn't seem like this.
Quail is
Well,
chilling right now.
I do see Peacock into Waterfall, which is
I
interesting
think that was
because
planned.
there's a
I don't
lot
think
of
it was hostile.
like you can see Pheasant is completely
Oh,
undefended here.
Kara dotting Peacock's Gaz. I think that was a stat. Oh, no, that
Yeah,
was a
they're both.
wheel. That was a wheel.
This is strange, but oh well.
That was planned. Yeah, there's a lot of weird wheeling going around.
Really? Okay. And Sparta, what are you doing? Balancing corner ocean one, and then yeah, cover to lower seems very fair.
Yeah, because you've got yeah Novi on your doorstep.
Indeed. All right. As far as my stuff goes, yeah, this is happening. I kind of forgot it was that because I got so into like the negotiations over here because it was really quite complicated to manage to keep myself standing right. I had to figure out the right move set. I had to make sure that Innsbruck wasn't gonna mess with me. Well, actually, he couldn't really do much, but like still, it was definitely worrying. I think at first I didn't see the right move set. I was like sort of blind, and then Valencia pointed out that like, hey, you can defend yourself, right? Like he was like, he didn't want to say it out loud, right? But like, because I'm
Yeah,
thinking maybe would have been a way to counter it, but like this was like, I don't think so. Anyways, I just didn't see it,
yeah.
but then he
Valencia was
told me
really
that
good
there
with
was something, yeah.
looks. Yeah,
So I was like, oh wait, yeah, I can just
you could have.
make
Yeah.
myself live here. So it ends up that I am alone in Wells. Yeah, so because of the like complicatedness of that's the whole talks of here, I sort of forgot I was getting dotted. I looked at, but like in the back of my mind, I knew it. And I was like, oh wait, like I wrote that in my phone, like it's like, oops, I sort of forgot this was happening. So then, but I was
Oops,
prepared for it. So I found myself alone. in Wales, bordered by the alliance I had just been attacking on one side, and the guy who just stabbed me on the other side. So lovely
Mm.
position. We'll see how
Dire
I manage
straits.
if I manage to get out of that. Oh yeah. So, but yeah, at this point, Prague is just absolutely monstrous, and he renames to Austria, which is just even
Yeah,
more ominous because
yeah,
he just
very
takes
ominous.
this entire thing. Plus, he still holds Constanta,
Is
and
he
I
the
don't
biggest
know.
power at this point, or is Queens?
Uh, he's at
I think
7. Queens is on.
Queens
Let
has a
me
wheel
check.
dot as well at this point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But they're losing Vodares because
Yeah,
they're
so I think,
gaining. Yeah,
yeah, it is definitely Austria at this point. Okay, I don't see much else. There's going to be some interesting stuff in the coming years.
yeah. I think
I want to see
this
the
next year
alliance map.
very
Yeah,
interesting year.
hope I have it. This is retreats. There's going to see a black hole opening here. Um,
A portal.
not too sure what that's about, but yeah,
Wait.
portal.
Where does Athens retreat?
Athens is
Slowly.
going down to London, but that's like a
London.
fake thing, right? They're like being
Oh,
supported
okay.
by a
That's
knife.
okay.
They're just dead.
They're dead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so if you can see here, I joined La Marche because La Marche, yeah, I decided to
Mm,
join it. Is pheasant in it? Yeah, at this point it's really pheasant,
yeah.
Valencia, and then yeah, so Austria and I both joined because basically La Marche now it's the pheasants, Valencia, Austria show. It's like their triple basically, which is a really strong alliance because all three of them are really
The,
strong, both positionally and
Who's
diplomatically.
who's the hole in STFU? I forget.
uh, that was uh
It's
Quail?
Quail.
Quail. Sorry, Quail.
Quail.
Yeah, because
Quail is out of it.
I think they must have stabbed that last turn.
I don't think they were doing anything stabby, as far as I remember. Like these all seem
No,
like
this is like turn 3 of the stab. It just never ended.
no. All right
Yeah,
though.
I think yeah,
They
But yeah.
stabbed and then went to war.
Or
yeah. I
is
think
this
they
is
did
this
us. Yeah, it's just that we
okay.
can't really do much because we're getting fleets in position.
But yeah. So I'm into La Marche, but like everyone knows, no one says it, but it's a sham position, right? So he was like, yeah, yeah, you can stay here, but
Don't worry, you won't get stabbed. Powers
yeah,
an alliance where no one gets stabbed.
exactly. So it's not a good position for me, but it's like why not? An alliance is an alliance, right? At least I have some. And then these guys were giving me assurances like, oh yeah, yeah, if Austria attacks you, we'll attack him back. I did not believe that for a single second. Like it was clearly a
Real.
triple between these three, and there was nothing I can do. It's better than nothing, but I see that my future with that alliance is not a bright one, so there's something that needs to change.
So
But yeah,
La Marche seceded from France as well.
yeah, they're just fully out of France, or maybe
Yeah,
these guys decided to join, and like 'cause
they're
we had
opening.
like these guys over here now, but that's about
Oh
it.
yeah, this one Naples joined STFU at this point.
Right?
Oh
Naples
yeah,
was
and
always
then
in
died like
STFU.
yeah for
Naples was
one
always in
turn.
STFU. They were always in there.
Oh, were they
Always with
always?
us.
Were
Yeah,
they?
always. Yeah, go
Let me
back.
go.
Go
Are
back
they
to
back
winter
now?
1900.
Yeah,
Go all the way
yeah,
They
back.
they've
were
been in it.
okay.
They've been in there.
They must have yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Naples was with us year
That's
one.
the wrong one.
Wrong one. Uh,
Looking back over here. Perfect.
I don't know. Maybe because we haven't really interacted much. They were just kind of there, giving supports. I guess.
Okay.
And it's been so long.
Yeah, been a while. Builds. Yeah, I just keep wells, obviously. Nothing else is a good idea. 2 armies built on my doorstep. Isn't that fun? Isn't that just
Mm.
lovely to see? But you get at least Bregenz gets a build over here, but the Dorn builds a fleet, which is nice for me. There's just his bandits, so I'm not in the worst position. And basically, my only hope here is to try to get a Dunking coalition going, so they don't just like roll over here. Because my main fear was that they would like work with Innsbruck, which is like the them of the West, to just completely crush us over here in the middle, and that was like a real possibility. But thankfully, in the end, it did not go that way. But yeah, we have quite a few bills in Austria. And in Turkey, pheasant
Turkey
is going
grouse always
crazy.
wins.
The
The
grouse
grouse
always
always
wins.
wins. they got their dot back.
Lovely.
But yeah, so a few disbands from Bursa's dead, then
And Quail lost Grouse.
Quail lost the unit.
And this is the beginning of Antalya going like beast mode.
Yeah,
A little,
they're
yeah.
on 3 now.
They're getting
That's
up
nice.
there. There's
Okay.
always must be one Turkish power that's like gets big and then dies.
Well, it's
Right now it's Quail.
Or Quail. Okay, we can go to moves right away.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is where moves actually happen. On my end, you can see
Okay,
I
yeah.
get supported into
Into
Athens.
Athens. The best god in the game.
Yes, because okay, this is the point. This is the year where I officially join Ideal, because I've
I
realized,
do as
okay,
well.
yeah,
Oh,
you
did
as
I join
well.
the year before? I might
I
have.
think you joined, yeah, must have been like maybe during the winter phase or something.
Mm.
But yeah, it's like, okay, Daya is completely doing their thing down in Russia. There's a war going on with Quail right now. My fleet is surrounded by Ideal stuff. So, and I've been helping them like convoying Novi down to the top of the world. So it's like they were open to accepting me. So I was like, okay, might as well jump ship. I'm never going to get a
Mm.
second dot because they were willing to support me into Athens if I joined.
I
So that was
think that's
my
a very good
reasoning.
play. I think
Because
that's
if
the
I'm
best
going to
idea.
grow, like Athens is my only hope.
Yeah, because right now, like, even though it's a full 2 years from here, only other god. A
Yeah.
build's a build, right?
And like, given looking at the number of stabs going on in Turkey, it's like I'm probably going to lose Urs soon
Yeah,
if I do nothing.
very valid.
Yeah,
And
foreshadowing.
then you're going corner ocean, and then you're supporting Talanan.
Yeah,
Sure. Was there?
I think you joined Ideal because you were surrounded by Novi, was it?
I joined Ideal because of the threat from Trident at this point, because marching turtles couldn't save me, and neither could fruits.
Hmm.
They
I about
said they could,
marching
but they could.
turtles. And that was my idea actually for the name. Yeah, that's the only thing I contributed to the alliance. They're like I was like a sham. I came up with the name, but
Was it because of Carmeland or?
yeah, I think I don't remember, but it was that was an idea because it was La Marche, right? And then it was because we were surrounding Carmeland,
Oh, I
so
see.
that was
Yeah.
the idea. Yeah, so at least I made their name before, like brutally yanked. Um,
So yeah,
okay,
this is also I get into Athens and we agree, okay, we're gonna try to get Athens into Coimbra if they want to live. Because I
nice.
think like we were like killing Coimbra as well.
Yep.
So it's like we'll try to get you there if you yeah.
Yep, that's pretty doable because Coimbra, yeah, get
It's like
kicked
if you want
out.
to live, you move to Storm Seat because that's
Come
the
with me if you want to live.
was like gives us like not control but like sort of control. Like we control the power. Yeah, like it's not hostile to us. They are dependent on us
Yeah.
in order
Yep.
to do stuff, which is some form of
So
control.
mhm, as far as my stuff goes, thankfully we do manage to get the coalition on Duncan going. I I wasn't like maybe the sole leader of it, right? I wasn't leading it, but I think there was a lot of pressure from other people that made it go and happen. Like Tron, I think was definitely one of the big proponents of they wanted them gone because Tron was all about on balance in Austria, and this is not balanced. This is like a powder keg ready to explode, and we don't want to have that happen. So
Yo.
Toronto
No
is quite
way.
instrumental in making the alliance happen. And then the alliance against Duncan. So we have everyone working together. We've got Bregan's going on over here. We've got stuff going on as far as the sea is going on. I don't like this move to loss. That's kind of scaring me because my fear is that like these guys are going to use me and then just take my dot and fall, right? Which is scaring me. But thankfully, no, because these guys were chill. Like Dornburn and Constantine were very friendly the entire time, even when I was attacking them. Our relations was always decent. And then as the game went on, they grew less and less active, so they were much less of a threat to me. And eventually the dynamic kind of flipped, as we'll see. But yeah, so we're doing tactics to just surround Duncan over here and start crushing him, which is nice. And at some point, there's like, I'm not sure, I can't see any of the seasons, but something that contributed is that there's a legion of subs. Like within like the first, within like three
Oh
phases,
yeah,
I think we have like four Austrians. Like Duncan leaves and then like two other players come in and then leave within like a day. That
I
was
think I remember that saga.
horrendous. Yeah, so that definitely sped up my bit because like one sub is fine, three that's a death sentence
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's a now situation where like don't want to deal with subs anymore. Just kill them.
Exactly. Okay. Warsaw NMR, interesting. Yeah, at this point, like Russia is Warsaw
Dia
already the
gets
last
their
Russian? Yeah,
yeah.
Novia
Warsaw
NMR'd
is
once yet?
yeah, that was that.
yeah
Damn,
Because
that's
Novia
crazy.
NMRs, and then something happens.
Okay.
yeah. Dia gets their third Russian dot.
Yeah,
Oh, and the Curse of
Volgograd.
Athens strikes once more.
Yeah, wait. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay, retreats. Oh, Coimbra into Smyrna is
Yeah,
interesting. Let's see how that goes. And then nothing in my region. Okay. So yeah,
and so it begins.
ooh,
One more.
Whale's getting quailed.
K Siri, why? K Siri, please.
Let's see.
Why you do that?
Most guys are.
Oh,
Why?
whoops.
Why you do that?
Damn.
It doesn't matter in the end.
Yeah,
The Curse of Athens.
now
Why?
that's not good. Now you're stuck in
But
Athens.
I'm stuck in Athens.
You're alive.
I wonder what will happen next. Clearly, you
I
die,
don't know
and we
what's
just
the
Surely,
put
worst
you
yeah,
on as a
fate.
red
it's
herring.
over.
Death
It's over,
or
right?
exile to Athens. I think it's
Surely it's
debatable.
over.
Hey,
Yeah,
just a
that hurts.
question. Just this is unrelated, but in 7.3, should I make waterfowl an SC just for shits and gigs?
No.
I mean, all the other
That would encourage
Eastern,
people to build army.
Yeah, all
all
the
the
other
other
central
others
stuff. Yeah.
have a. If you gave more buffer between waterfowl and like the Bulgarians, maybe.
No,
But I
no,
don't
no. Just
see.
I just need to
pure dot.
incentivize people to build armies, or
Yeah. No. If you add a box, a land box in waterfowl.
Okay.
call it
No, no.
box one, but don't make any other boxes.
No, hear me out. You make waterfall a dot, but you make it a sea tile dot.
Yeah. You
That's
true.
genius, actually. So of course they'll build army.
No,
Oh
it
yeah.
means they must go. Or they're going to must go into another Bulgaria to begin with. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Trust.
the Bulgarians have to build army. Clearly.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that'll be funny.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So
Okay, but yeah.
Sparta's doing some more shuffling
Also,
around.
Great Britain or Cambridge. This is when I start working with them a lot
Yeah. They're
because
convoying into
this is
Ravine.
the point where they want to go for kills. So they want to say, okay, they want in on the Quail War to see if they can get the
Yeah.
final blow.
Real
I'm
ones went
surprised
in on the
anyone ever
Quail
tried
War.
to contest Queens on the kill.
The
Yeah, so
Great Quail
yeah.
War.
The Queen.
So I was in on it because they said that I saw I might have an opportunity to backfill once they're done with if they can like help me into probably Smyrna.
Yeah, like anywhere other than
Yeah,
Athens.
anyway, other than get my second dot. Yeah. If I help enough people, at least one of them will help me, right?
Surely. Surely they'll repay the favor.
Yeah, because clearly my old alliance, like they can't be trusted anymore. They stabbed me. So
Yeah.
I'm now fully, yeah, at this point I'm fully on ideal side. I have no allegiance with well at the moment I
Love
have no allegiance. Except for Dia. Dia like is still chill.
goat.
Because they haven't wronged me.
Okay.
Although I will say looking through the voids post game and like discussing with Snoodle, like they initially said they dotted me because if I built there, I would turn against the rest of Turkey now that I've switched to ideal. But
Like it's
honestly,
Dare
a
I say
fair
it's
concern,
pronounced
but
schnoodle.
yeah, they were very concerned I would do that,
I'm
and
sure they also wanted the dot.
yeah, but I don't think I would have done that. But I can see their concern, but also like they know I can't hurt them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
so even if I'm mad against them, they would not can't hurt them yet.
This is Rubo won't hurt you, won't harm you.
I'll remember this in 5 years' time.
Okay. As for Austria, yeah, we're just moving all in into Duncan, right? I don't believe we take anything off him, but like if it's still the real player this way, he can see the writings on the wall. Like all momentum is gone. Like I was saying earlier, it's all about that. And there's no shot he's ever gonna get any growth. Like we're just all going against him. His allies are still loyal at this point, right? Like Pheasant and Valencia are helping him defend from this side. Like they're making
Mm,
progress everywhere, but he's just like stuck in a sludge, so it's never gonna go better.
long,
Um,
slow death.
I get support back into Wales and Innsbruck, which I don't know, I'm sort of surprised he actually helped me out, but I'm very thankful. So like every year I survive in here and I like entrench myself more into Wales as like my dot, like
Yeah,
making it look like I'm not
you're in a
the actual
very scary
invader.
position.
Oh, I was very scared.
Just takes
But
any two of the four powers to work together, and
yeah,
you're dead.
or just someone like I was really like I wasn't happy with ever leaving my dot, right? But if I did leave it, then like just someone walk in and I'm dead. So like at some
Mm,
point they were offering like I was like, what do I get from this war? They were offering me like crag. I was like, that's a full year and a half away from my dot. I'm not taking that as my reward. Just like so like clearly my next dot here is like Dorn or St. Polken. I had a preference for St. Polken, so I was looking at that eventually, but right now growth was not the idea. It was really survival. But like as we go on, as like my position gets safer in here, I start looking down here for growth.
mm,
But yeah, tactics aren't too
Mm,
interesting. Like I
yeah.
wasn't super involved with this. Like, I think my main focus was on my dot. Uh, anything else we want to look
So
at this
Sparta, what are
phase?
you doing?
nothing.
Yep.
Nothing ever happens.
That
Nothing
seems
ever
to be it.
happens. Yep, just wheeling a little.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, oh, at least you're not dead. Gotta look on the bright side.
Yeah,
so true.
you're the epitome of like you have no
Epitome,
enemies
bro.
and
You said
yeah,
epitome.
you have epitome, whatever. Yeah, you have no enemies. Nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever happens. It's such a good way to be.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ah,
hate that
Coimbra
Coimbra's
actually
next.
got Smyrna. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I hate Coimbra's next to Entailer now. Now the colors are confusing.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That freaked me out when I was looking at it. I actually thought that was the same
Yeah.
person.
But yeah, Quill's getting cannibalized.
Yeah, down to one already. That's
Yeah, back down to
what a
one.
quick
And this
downfall.
time, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Not many retreats. We have what is a
New
fruit?
alliances.
What the
Yeah,
hell's a
this at this
fruit?
point, yeah, STFU has collapsed because two of us left. Dia is basically now
A
more
solo
Russia
player.
than Turkey, so they left. So the
And they're in
remnants,
Trident. Yeah, you guys are just getting taken by everyone else.
yeah. So it's kind of like the remnants of STFU form fruits.
Hmm. And then you have marching through those, so you can see like just looking at their flag, it
Yeah,
very much is just
the
Austria,
two.
Valentia, Pheasant, even if they have other people. Like
Yeah.
if you're not them, you're a vassal. So yeah, they're
Mm.
looking super strong, just like from the map, but then this part is so weak that the downfall is going to begin. This is a very interesting alliance map, just seeing STFU completely
Yeah.
gone.
Within 1 year, we were so big, and then
Yeah. And then
things
this
happened.
is begins the long tradition of me not being in an alliance. Like I was working with these guys, Foster for a while, even though there was often tension with me in Innsbruck, and I was working with Tron in Australasia for a long time as well. But like I was never put like for a long time I started like I was like writing it in the comments of the alliance map. Like technically I'm in this alliance, but I was never put inside someone. I just gave up. So I don't think I get put into an alliance before the end of the the maps. Like at least strawberries map, so I'm gonna be white, beige for the remainder of the game. Build again, literally no centers change hands.
Yeah.
A lot of quail disbands.
Quail loses
Looks like
3. Oof. Yeah, they disband Mercen as well. Like, I think they realized their only hope is trying to sneak into another dot.
okay. Where is their last unit? It's
Feather
the
Basin.
Feather Basin, right?
So they're
Oh, we'll see
trying
how
to,
that
like,
goes for them.
snipe one of the basin dots,
I
probably.
think that's probably a fair play. I don't see what they can get from Merson. Uh, looks to be about it. Yeah.
Yeah, build-wise,
Sarta,
I think, yeah. Yeah, it's getting big now.
I think, is this where they formed the Black Army? Just looking at the flags.
Not yet. They were something else before this.
Okay, nice.
I think maybe it was this turn. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's go to spring.
Okay, so Cambridge wants kills, and Coimbra is on 1 dot. So kill Coimbra is their goal. And I asked whether I could backfill. I think it was either this year or next year, but whether I could backfill once they're done with it, and they said they wouldn't mind. So I'm just waiting my time. Not
Nice.
this year. So I'm waiting
Okay,
my time this year
you're support
because
holding
moving.
Novi.
So I'm just supporting this year.
Hmm.
Nothing ever happens.
Sparta, that's an interesting three-letter acronym I see here.
Yeah,
Um,
nothing. N stands for nothing. M stands for ever, and R stands for happens.
Of course.
yes, exactly. Nothing never happens.
Yeah, nothing
And then your
never.
other unit, why are you in box three?
Because that's where I was.
It's cozy. Ideal loves boxes.
And you get
No,
dislodged.
the
Okay.
reason I NMR'd there was because I was not given orders. The other players refused to acknowledge the fact that I am on the Australian East Coast.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
they decided, no, we're going to do last minute
I
orders
have to
for
keep
others,
reminding them that you're
which
not awake.
is which is of course when I'm when I'm sleeping. Yeah, and so I NMR'd because
fair enough. I
Government
can't really
identity
shame
anymore.
you for that. That will become increasingly clear as we get into those later seasons.
No, I can shame you.
no,
I
you
never
can't.
NMR'd.
You're
I've never
from
NMR'd.
Perth. It's different.
I'm shaming just the NMR in general.
No,
Okay.
it's 10
You
a.m.
shouldn't need
is
to
very
NMR. You have
different.
2 days to input orders.
No,
No, I have the 5 minutes before the end of the phase. I think you're mistaken.
exactly. And I was sleeping, so how could I put them in?
What do you mean you don't
Exactly.
diplomacy in your sleep?
Mm, okay. I don't know if what happened here. I think this might have been the start of like Constanta not being super responsive, which I think maybe annoyed me a bit. I don't mind too much because it's not a big deal, but like they tried to bounce them out of Constanta, but that does absolutely nothing. We could have dislodged Dirge, but oh well, doesn't make much of a difference. The fight is continuing, right? We're threatening Styre. We're getting into these threatening sea zones. So it seems like maybe Austria's allies have given up on trying to defend, like they're doing bounce in inward ocean instead of trying to bounce inward isles. So yeah, I think it's less we're again more and more the beginning of the end for Austria,
Mm.
and we're gonna see Novi go bye bye soon enough because
Yeah,
now they've started
Novi, I think,
NMRing.
yeah, NMR twice, I believe, and then
Yeah,
yep.
and then they just got killed, which is fair. But yeah, so we're still fighting Austria here at this point. Like, there's not too much diplomatically to worry about. I'm getting pretty much safely increnched. I don't know. Like, I'm ingraining
Nice.
myself into
Surviving.
yeah, the Austria 3. So like they're more and more they see me as a member, even like we don't talk about how I actually ended up in Wales. It was arranged, yes, arranged,
Yeah, everything's arranged in
of
PAL.
course. I think that's probably about it, at least on my end.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think yeah, towards the west, I think there's just a lot of movement, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
There's
ignore
Turkey.
that. Quail does get into Ankara, at least for now.
Yeah, whether they can stay there, we'll see.
We shall see. Uh, Pheasant
Yeah, Pheasant
into
retreats to
Peacock,
yeah,
and then yeah. Okay, so Quail lives,
yeah,
surprisingly. Coimbra does not.
yeah. Coimbra dies. Another kill to Cambridge,
Hmm.
and also Peacock. Yeah, Quill dies as well. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Coimbra and Quill.
uh, yeah, Peacock
Yeah, three
dies.
people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, who?
Quail survives
Oh
in
no, Quill
Ankara.
survives. Yeah, Quill
Yeah.
survives. Peacock. The dot. Yeah, whoever's in Peacock. I don't even know who that is. I think
Oh,
that's
it's one of these people. I think it's a French person.
Seville.
Or
It was
oh
Seville.
yeah,
Yeah,
Cities. I think yeah,
Seville.
yeah,
Seville. I
Seville.
don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not you. I don't know how to pronounce.
But there's plenty. There's many options,
Seville.
right? Depending on what language you're doing in. But
But yeah,
okay, Sparta. Your
Hmm?
wheeling again.
uh, yeah,
Now
Nothing
on
ever
English.
land,
happens.
nailing
Yeah,
again.
and another now. Yeah, I think you really have the new now on this one. I think we can give you that title.
I'm what?
You're the new Nile. I
I'm
think you're
not the
the.
new Nile. Every time I go
Well,
back, I actually have a real justification
I
for
don't
it.
know. That's
Yeah,
what I was hearing
that's
last
what
year.
now said. No.
Yep.
No,
I don't know.
Niall said he was scared.
All right. Well.
So if you retreat with confidence, then it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, K-Siri is moving out. They want corner control. Grouse is they're basically doing like what we did at the start of the game
Yeah. You're
again.
throwing another support hold. I see.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Yeah.
This yeah.
No, very fair. And then you want to move out of your dotted fall anyways. So
Yeah, so next year I'll be moving.
over here, we're actually making progress against Austria now. We get Dorn into Constanta. I'm tapping Dirge, but they don't. I think at this point we definitely don't have the real player again anymore because these moves are just nothing.
Mm.
Yeah, Styre falls. Timmy. Oh yeah, this is absolute destruction.
Yeah, look at that.
It's over.
-3. Is it -3,
Like
-4?
-4, I'm pretty sure. One, two, three, four.
Yeah,
Like
4.
like they didn't even bother bouncing Burgess. Like this is definitely not the real player.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's sad. Yeah, I'm just doing my part. Innsbruck takes his reward. Again, I'm a little bit discomforted at seeing him close to me in a dot because I'm afraid he's gonna want to keep going that way. And again, I think he was like he didn't trust me because of like all everything that happened in World of Chaos. Like throughout the entire game, he didn't really trust me. So
Mm.
our relations was always like strained. So, but for now,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I mean, yeah, your relationship with a lot of people in World of Chaos were a bit
What?
yeah,
No, no,
you're the
no.
big
Everything
bully.
was fine. Everything. I was the kindest, nicest person. I never did anything wrong.
You gave your vassals points.
Yes, I mean, I brought them up into like the top like 12 or whatever on one dot. I killed a few, but we don't talk about that.
If
Okay. Uh, anything else interesting?
not really. I'm getting a little worried about all these Austronesia people surrounding me.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
can agree with that. You can see
So
they
yeah,
hold
that's just
two. You're still safe,
yeah.
but then if they
I'm
tap
still safe, like because it's
EKGN,
two different people, but like, and also Austronesia is friendly with Ideal. So,
yeah,
but it's just a
but
bit
then
concerning. Yeah,
yeah, but it's because
because I'll
like
be moving out
you're
when
not
once
like
we
a
move out of Athens. Goodness knows what's going to happen.
yes, as soon as possible, hopefully. Yeah. Again, like I think Austria, like especially now that they've subbed out, they've fully given up. Like the rest of the turtles do not care at all about what happened to them. Which is pretty
Does
funny.
Valencia flip at this point to Ideal?
I think in ideal, I don't know. I don't. I guess we'll see when we get to the alliance map at some point.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Oh, this is
Oh, this is
this is
the
this adjusted one.
yeah.
The where
Go back.
is
Yeah,
This is
Valencia is an
interesting.
ideal now. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you called it. This hard. Yeah, okay, it's over here. I don't know why I have the
Yeah.
centrally adjusted one, but I guess it makes for a
Yeah,
change.
it's better for you. But yeah.
Yeah, it works for you guys. We can see ideal down here.
Yeah, so we've got
Okay,
a
not
that
many
Britain's just kind
changes.
of like only in the way, which
Yeah,
is a bit annoying, but yeah.
yeah. Austria is like officially still in marching turtles. Not really. Okay. This is retreats. Not much of importance. These guys are going to
They're going
box
to a
two.
box. Yeah.
Yep. Bye bye. And
Yeah,
then
Coimbra
there's
dies.
yeah, Austria
And
NMR,
rip.
unsurprisingly. Away from
Just
Innsbruck. That is, I don't know, I think that was definitely arranged. I think we did not. I did not want to build. I think they wanted to build a fleet. I think that they wanted to do fleet Dornbirn, which I was perfectly happy for them to do. Just did not want to see army Dornbirn ever. But fleet Dornbirn works great for me. And this is the Zenith. That's one less unit. Well, actually, that's a fleet, but oh well.
mhm.
So now I kind of have to worry about like what now because these guys are
Yes.
basically dead. What's going to happen next? But I think Constanta becoming extremely inactive and then Dornbirn to a lesser degree as well helped me because then that means these guys can't really work against
Yes.
me if they're not talking. So I think probably this is when I start really looking at Sangpoken as a reward for my help against
Ooh.
Duncan
Mm.
instead of getting like I was maybe trying to get into Feldkirch, but I think
You get
clearly
your hook
Tron
on
wanted
that.
that for themselves. So yeah. Yeah, to get back on what I meant about the rift earlier, I was like, it was less of an issue because we had such peace in Austria. Like, there's no fighting going on at all over here. That like the rift changed hand twice. Like it was Salzburg before, and then Tron, and then it just kept like that. Like there was
Yeah.
never any worry about them keeping it. So,
Because they all had a
but that's just
front
because
to
of the
fight,
dynamic. Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
peace in our time.
Yeah.
Dia gets a fleet build over here.
Oh
So
yeah, Dia gets Mersin and yeah, they built a fleet because I think they had nowhere else to build. Yeah, basically.
yeah, fair enough. And then yeah,
Because they're
this
building in
bang
Volgograd
party.
as well. Yeah.
Boom boom. Kara's looking not great right now.
Yeah, Kara is Kara and at this point, yeah, Cambridge has killed Coimbra, so now they're gonna go after Quail, which is good for me because I can backfill Smyrna.
Yay! Surely.
Surely that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
so
see
the
you
trek
moving
begins.
in that direction.
Ravine, the trek begins.
Failed convoy to Peacock. I don't know if that was
Yeah, because
supposed to succeed, but
they're either gonna do it in spring or fall. They'll just try it in.
mhm.
Yeah.
Another Novi NMR. Isn't that
Yeah,
lovely?
and at this point, yeah, Novi's second NMR is when we decided, okay, we
Bye bye.
kind of, yeah, sorry, you had two chances, and they didn't fight back. They agreed. It's like, yeah, sorry, NMR twice, and they kind of helped us like get the dots that we wanted.
We
So
basically
yeah, that
disassembled
was
them at
nice.
this
Yeah,
point.
they super good.
It's the Sparta you failed to support them into this, and then Corner Ocean to support Holden this, which is against. Okay,
NMR.
yeah, lovely. So not much of importance. Kara Cambridge is looking like they're gonna get another kill on Kara
Yeah, they're just
potentially.
going for all the kills.
Apart from that, I don't see much of there's even more Austrian units selling on up on your border. Now they
Yeah,
have Storm Judge as well, so I can't imagine you were too pleased about that.
I wasn't happy, but wasn't the worst. At least they're friendly,
Yeah,
as in like yeah,
for sure.
they're not dot hungry. I was more worried about Cambridge, if anything, because
Yeah,
they were looking for kills and I was on one. So it's like if they turn around, they could, yeah. But no, they went north, which was very
nice.
helpful. Yeah, they
For
did
me,
say in their voice and stuff like they wondered like why didn't they just kill me when they had the chance? But hindsight.
of course. For me, I've noticed we're starting to make moves on France, at least like last year's, which is interesting, and then we're moving down here into Carmelan. But this is the beginning and probably the like at some point we weren't really sure what to do after. There was a bit of a debate on like what to do after we would finished off Austria. There was some possibility of us like just fighting each other, but I don't not even neither of us wanted to do that. So like more and more the idea became to go down to France, and I was perfectly happy for that because again, I feel like if there's fighting between Austrias, I'm not gonna fare too well in my one dot. So, but if we're all going down here and we're doing it as friends, that's much better for me. So I was a big supporter of the idea of attacking France. I think probably this is where we start seeing the beginnings of that. Yeah, so
because
we can see Austria is
I
just
think
completely,
a
yeah.
bunch of different powers were thinking of attacking France as well at this point.
hmm Yeah, I mean, like, the idea was to come from like all sides, right? Like
Yeah,
these guys, I know like Austranasia ended up coming in a little bit later on from over here.
yeah,
As far as my moves themselves, I didn't think it was that early, but yeah, I got St. Polken here because Constanta was
yeah.
just like checked out of the game.
That's nice.
Like I had a chat with them about it. They were okay with it. They knew they were done. So I mean, I'm happy to see that. I finally get a build, so my position is already like looking much less bad because I can just like support hold myself now if I want to.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah, true.
a benefit. I don't like this army coming in over here, but it's fine, I guess.
Yeah,
And then this is okay. This is only spring. Okay,
yeah. You
let's see
could
how it
lose it
goes.
in fall, but
Yeah,
yeah, you got
I
all of
don't
us.
spoil it, but for I was a little bit worried. I'm sure. That's probably about it. Yeah, but yeah, they disband. Like you can see, they would
Yeah,
not try
they're
to fight.
checked out. Oh 07.
Rippies. Yeah, they were good players. Fun playing with them. Okay.
Look, another NMR.
Nice. Okay, Seri NMR,
Novi NMR.
the usual suspect.
Yeah, and I asked, yeah,
And yeah, the
I
new
finally got
maneuvers
my
are also
signal.
NMR'd.
Yay! Smyrna successfully taken, and then they get kicked out.
Finally, yeah, because
And then you get a
they,
build.
yeah, I'm gonna build. Yeah, and I think
Finally on two dots.
Cambridge was killing pheasant, I think as well. With the yeah, they got no, they're not. They got convoyed into the Bulgaria.
hmm
Yeah, I think they were
Interesting.
just
Yeah.
gonna try cause some damage.
Yeah, it's not looking great for Pheasant. Oh, even Valencia's joining in. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I think they wanted in on the kill.
Yeah, valid. Yeah, Cambridge. Not looking too great for Pheasant at this point. Sparta, another exciting and riveting move.
Yeah.
Look,
Riveting
I'm
gameplay.
I am actually at this point very like I'm doing a lot of press. It's not like
Okay.
I'm not trying to get dots. I am like at every turn I'm like, can I do something? Please, 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 please. And there's just
Yeah.
nothing.
Unfortunately, the press doesn't show on the map, so it looks like it.
Yeah. Where's the press heat
But
map
no.
where you need it?
Okay,
I mean,
that's
do you
nice.
think
Yeah.
you could have negotiated for one of Novi's dots?
I did. Kazan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Kazan, yeah. And
Yeah.
it took you so long to get it.
Because raw solid.
Go
Because
through that
Warsaw.
journey. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember like shenanigans about that vaguely.
Yeah, you
Russia,
get your
yeah, we
second build as well.
I get yeah, signed up my second up in the second time.
Yeah.
Grumble, grumble. Dornburn is left out so they can build a fleet. That's lovely. This Found doesn't move closer to me. I love to see that. Warm gets away. Tron like was moving armies into Warm every so often, which I wasn't a fan of, but they were always leaving, so that's fine.
Just to keep you on edge.
Yeah, keep me
Like,
on my
I could if
toes.
I wanted, but I won't.
Pretty much. That was basically. I mean, I was very much at the mercy of the big boys around me, but they never killed me, so that's nice to see. Um, yeah, these guys are Austria is Repees. What is this convoy into constant? I mean, that's an attempt. That's pretty fair, but we self-balanced to try to
I
stop
think,
that.
yeah, just wall bounce, yeah.
Done. Yeah, and then for the French stuff, we start getting closer. It takes for a while for us to make actual progress, right? Because we have to break into
Trying to
Carmelon
support the
fully.
space.
There's so many defensive stuff on this side, Well, at least we get the South provinces. So. Yeah, the
Mhm.
early days of the France War are not super like riveting.
It was very slow for
Yeah, now
France.
that Austria's dead, like this is like probably where like my press starts to go off a cliff. Like I mean, not quite yet because there's at some point there's some tension with Innsbruck where it looks like he might start fighting us, so we might start fighting him. But that
Mm.
dies down. But from this point on, I'm like my press mostly consists of me like asking Tron what I'm doing. At least in a couple of years, at least it's gonna be that. Because Tron was taking care of most of the orders after a certain point. But yeah, I don't see much other that's important. Peacock's dying.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're just kind of killing all the one dots in the region.
no, Salzburg NMR. No, that sucks. I'm not too. I don't know. I have no idea what's ever happening
Oh,
in Germany.
does Grouse die?
This Grouse die.
No, the grouse always wins.
Where's the unit?
Oh, they moved out to corner.
It's in corner.
So
Oh, and
yeah,
they
Grouse,
yeah
Grouse
they
died.
die.
Rip Grouse.
Yeah, this is where we start seeing the issues, I guess. Like the coloring. I
Yeah, the
didn't think it was
colors.
that bad. Okay, like they were trying to change my color. I like my color the way it is. I don't
It
want them
was
touching my color.
bad. It was that bad.
Okay,
I
it's
mean,
not.
I did get confused. Yeah, I could like
Yeah,
zooming in, sure, but like at a glance,
here
it's
it's
like
fine.
it's a little
Yeah,
green.
especially once we start getting over here and you can't see like the cores. I
No, when
can't
when
do
you
it.
have like individual units in the oceans, then it's annoying.
It gets worse. But yeah,
But yeah,
so nothing interesting. A lot of NMRs as per usual. Uh, Alliance map. Yeah,
Turkey's such a
Ideal's
mess.
getting massive. I'm still empty.
Turkey's
Oh,
such a mess.
oh, yep. Lots of beige, lots of like cross line.
Yeah, because
Right?
like yeah, a
Tridents in
lot of new
there,
alliances and everything.
UKNs in there. That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy
Turkey was kind of getting cannibalized. Yeah,
for sure. Okay. Builds, Army Wells, only option. Not much about that.
yeah, fair enough.
Fleet
I get
Athens,
a
yeah.
fleet. Hooray.
And then another fleet gets built over here.
Yeah. I mean, like all the seas are filled, so like it's not much
Yeah,
difference.
true.
Yeah, and Rouge
Um,
is getting pretty big as well at this point. And
Ruse?
they were yeah,
Yeah, I mean they never
purple,
like
yeah.
tried to get many dots in the
They were
thing,
still
but
active at this point, so they were kind of
yeah.
spearheading tactics.
But they were
And
very
that,
much an alliance player. Like they never tried to like betray
yeah,
anyone for their own win gain. So
I mean
they very much
they've
earned
been
all their
growing.
dots.
Yeah, they've been growing.
Yeah,
So
at a decent position.
yeah, if they were still active, I think they could have done a lot better. But
Hmm.
they dropped off.
Unfortunately, as we all do. Okay, spring.
Spring moves. Uh, at this point, yeah, this is where Novi like we're consolidating Novi's dots
Yeah,
at this
I
point.
guess you're going towards Kazan, Sparta, but you're still not really beating the allegations.
Come on, I'm trying. They sabotage me at
Like
every turn. I
you
tell
could
you
have gone Bay of Cologne in
every.
here.
Yeah, you could have
I,
gone bot.
if I went Bay of Toledo, I could have been dotted.
Okay, well,
By Novi, yeah,
Yes, and I
yeah,
thought they
foresight.
were gonna. I thought they were gonna.
Yeah, hindsight.
hmm
But
you're
yeah,
getting
at this point, this is when this is the stab from Strawberry.
okay. Uh, yeah, sure. Into Dia.
They dot Dia,
There's no order for
and
this unit, so I'm assuming it's holding.
yeah, if it's no, then it should be holding.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is the Strawberry stab where I think,
I mean, it's not super. I mean, yeah, they take Dia, right? But we'll see how it goes for them, I guess.
yeah, but they also stab in the fall as well.
Ah,
Yeah, I think they said, okay, I'll move out in 4, but they never did. So
damn. Okay. Cambridge is getting kicked out. Yep.
Yep. I think they just wanted the kill, and then like they're fine with dipping out.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Over here, Tron's just moving everything away. Love to see it. Army Dornburn, no, that's fine because we're trying to get like convoys out. Like this is when we're starting to really get into the France stuff. Like Lassie's leading the charge over here, and Confric is, and then over here Montpellier was usually aligned with us. Like they weren't trying to defend France at least until we did things to them. So that kind of was a help, so that like we didn't have an
Yeah.
extra support hold on copper here, right?
Mhm.
But then yeah, again at the beginning it's not going super great. Like we get kicked out of Carmelin 2.
Yeah.
We have full control over here, plus like units to defend.
Because Le Mans gets into Austria at some point, don't they?
We don't talk about that. Maybe they do. Maybe
Okay,
they don't.
maybe.
But yeah,
But
again, for
also
my yeah,
important thing relevant to me. So Strawberry stabbing Dia. Dia put out like a notice for like a war against Antela, against Strawberry,
yeah,
and I was like, okay, I can maybe get Mersin this year because if Dia is said they're willing to swap me into Mersin. So it was like I was very on
okay.
board on this war. It's like, okay, I can maybe get +1 again, which is
But you
and
can't.
I have justification
Yeah,
to do so. So, but
this
then
year you can't,
eventually,
right?
hmm?
But because of the adjacencies, right? Like,
From Smyrna to Izmir. Sorry, Izmir, not
okay,
Mersin.
okay, yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah. Sorry, messed up. Yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
good.
Dia was willing to support me into Izmir. So and like so discussions were going on, and it's like and Tyler Strawberry, they were trying to like get me to like, okay, if you join me next year, you can get Izmir and everything. It's like, no, I'm tapping Izmir regardless of what you do. And so eventually there was a peace deal that was made where I still get Izmir, but then they peace out.
Nice.
So they lose Dia loses Dia still. They keep Mersin, and I get Izmir, and then that's pretty much the peace deal.
And
So
that's
it's
I
kind of
guess you
like
can't complain.
a win for me. Yeah, I just get
Yep,
Izmir from a failed stab or
that's
like a
nice.
yeah.
For me, at this point, I'm
Uh,
looking as far as growth opportunities at Constanta, because that gives me a window to Carmelan and further expansion down here. And Dornbirn again is not super active, so I see them as probably a weaker target. And then I'm thinking I can probably split it up with Innsbruck, and we have discussions about that, but I don't want them growing too much because I feel that like at some point I have to make a play for getting Constanta and Varna, but they were not having it. Because I felt like if they had those three over here, then like they could push in from the top with their extra units. I wasn't a fan, but like I was worth the risk because I wanted an extra dot. So I felt Constanta
mm,
would give me more opportunity. So that's kind of my mindset right now. This is happening over like several phases.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we can retreat
Retreats.
into Montpellier. This caused some
Oh
tensions
yeah.
within France, which we always happy to see. Better they
Drama,
fight each
drama,
other.
drama.
Dornburn.
Panama.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean they can't go anywhere anyways
Yeah, true.
because we bounced. Yeah. This goes away. Nothing much.
Nothing much.
Oh, yeah, they have the alliance maps here
Oh,
right now
this was
because they're like
last. Yeah, sure.
no, yeah, have them in the spring.
Oh, in the spring. Okay. A lot of hash lines. Dia
Yeah,
joined
I'm not
Trident.
gonna try the ciphering.
Yeah. Dia's now between like fruits and Trident. So
I love seeing the nice simplicity over here compared to whatever the
yeah,
hell the chaos is
I just see blue and there's like blue is friendly. Everything
here.
else,
Valid.
mm,
Yeah. Um, okay. Fall moves. And you get into Izmir,
yeah. I get into Izmir, and
and the
then
rest
yeah,
of your stuff
we have
is still
peace for
safe.
now. Yeah, we bounce in Panama just so that just
Yeah,
to keep
that's a
them
good
there.
idea. Okay.
Novi's
Cool.
getting cannibalized.
Yeah. Sparta is supporting.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
You're
Don't
working on it.
worry. I'm
Sparta's
Working on
working on it. You're working on it.
Sure. At least you don't move back to Sparta. Um, actually,
What was
you
that?
get
Yeah.
dislodged here, so maybe you do move. At least we're not too sure
Yeah.
what's going on.
And Novi gets into a box, I believe.
Ooh,
Because like they said, okay, their dying wish, they want to cause chaos on another part of the board. It's like, okay, you can cause chaos in France. So I think they get sent to a box either this year or next year.
yeah, I don't think right now, but maybe next year.
But yeah, but I think they agree. It's like, okay, they've accepted their fate and they just want to do a bit of trolling
Got
elsewhere.
it. Okay. Oh yeah, this is what you mentioned earlier with the us
Yeah.
unfortunately losing Constanta.
Oops.
I think there was some, and maybe they missorted the tap. I think that's probably. I think
Oh, did
Dornberg
someone
like
miss?
they
Or did
sent.
I? They didn't
Maybe they
specify
wrote
what?
like spiraled C, yeah, or something.
Yeah, or that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So then that we don't tap this, so then that. So that's just their bad. Which I mean, I'm annoyed at, but it makes them weaker, so it makes it easier for me
Yeah.
to like argue my way into Constanta. As you can see, like Enza's
Yeah, because
taking
Dawn
these, which
is
is
yeah,
yeah. It's
Dawn's
like
moving to
at
his.
some point Dorn subs out, which doesn't help because the new player didn't talk either. So I think it's really towards the end of their life that they sub out. But at least we get this convoy of Ruse into K2.
Yeah.
So we're making some progress, like positionally, but like we're losing dodge to France, and like we should really be able to crush France. Like we outnumber them, we're much stronger, but actually getting the position is annoying. But it's really everyone. Like we got Lassie, Innsbruck, Dornbirn, me eventually. I'm helping. Like Tron getting into position, Valencia's helping, Ruse, so it's like such a massive effort. And then
Valencia was going on in on
soon
the
we'll start going
wing,
down.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
Valencia's
Turkey.
yeah. And then what was I gonna say? Yeah, we get pushed out of copper, so these guys they get the fix our differences, so we lose this. So progress is slow, exceedingly so, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dia's been making moves into Omsk.
Yep.
They've growing superpower status. Yeah,
They traded for worst for Rostov, so
yeah,
they're still down for the year, I think. Because oh no, they take
yeah.
Cumin,
No, I think
so
they're
neutral.
even because
Yeah.
they lose Dia, gain Omsk. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to mention?
At this point, let me check my void because I did a big write up of after this turn of like everyone I'm nearby.
Got it.
I've kind of said everything so far. Oh, I've been uh arguing with box office or Seven Slavia, like just I've been trying to get into Storm Seat for so long because I wanted to help out with the French assault
Okay.
because like they've been busy, so like I kind of a bit annoyed, but like they've been attacking France themselves, so can't
Mm-hmm.
be too bad.
Makes sense. Okay. Go
Yeah.
to retreats. Oh yeah, we get back at the South Spiral Sea. This band of Izmir. I forced this. Actually, probably could have gone there, but whatever. And then
Yeah, they
builds.
yep,
Varna
built
goes away, so that's we're gonna
standard.
have to defend that, right? It's like Constanta. These guys still have 2 units, so it's fine, like, because we can tap everything, but there's still
Yeah.
some weakness
At
in
least
Austria.
like you are the main force against Constanta, so you can
Yep,
like
I got my army
justify like you
dirge.
want to move in.
It's looking good for me getting a third dot. And then Innsbruck builds Fleet Dornbirn, which I love to see. And Lassi builds, I don't know what that is.
Raft. Is that raft? A tank? I don't know.
It's something. Yeah. New fleet, that's lovely to see.
Yep. Well, can't build army really.
Yep, no, that would not go well.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see much interesting in builds. So spring moves. You're moving
Let's
all
see. Yeah,
left.
I'm moving out because I wanted to help with the
Mm-hmm.
French. Yeah.
Full steam ahead. Looks like
And
Quail is
also, like,
gonna
I
go
can
out.
bounce if nothing happens. I can bounce Izmir
Yeah.
if needed, or Smyrna. Yeah.
I'm gonna force this ban on Quail.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
this is a part of the plan. I double move in, so it's a forced
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So it
And
was
then,
kind of like I could justify like I'm helping, even if I'm in a more offensive position.
and look at this. I think this is cause for celebration.
Let's
Let's go. Something happened.
go.
Something happened.
Let's go.
Kazan.
I'm back. And
Surely
you
you're
would
gonna
think
build
this is
this
where it
turn.
Yes.
started, but
It would
this
be
is
really
not where
Surely
it
funny if
started.
someone walked
it'd
This
up
be
and
is a
really
Sparta
funny
small
if you
killed.
lose one of your
intermission.
dots.
This this is a small intermission, and then nothing happens for another 5 more
Uh,
years.
Surely
it's
you're
fine.
gonna build this here.
It's about the small
Oh, I
moments.
will. I definitely will.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah, surely that yeah. Oh no, this year
So,
you do, I think, yeah.
yeah,
It'll be
little convoy swap
versus
here.
doing convoy.
That's
They wanted a
nice.
convoy swap, which is a
That's
bit
fun.
suspicious. That we were all very suspicious against this because like why would you want to shuffle around?
We'll see how it
Have your
goes.
yeah.
Gigs.
And then up here, yeah, we're still moving on. France is going well. I get Constanta like I wanted. Let's go. We're tapping Nice for some reason. He could have gone into Varna, but we would have kicked him out. Oh no, they get the retreat into Varna. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I like
We, yeah,
that line through Karmeland.
yes, a little bounce. So
Falling
yeah,
in the rivers.
we do lose K2 here annoyingly, but we take K1. So you see, it's like you like 2 steps forward and 1 step back every time.
Yeah.
I love how the armies are the ones going through the water.
Yeah, they're just swimming. That's why it's taking so long. Yeah, they're
Wait, no,
swimming
those are
through the rivers.
fleets. Never mind.
Yeah,
It
those
is
are
fleets
fleets.
going through the
Oh, no, the
rivers.
fleets, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We got Valencia putting more units on it, so we should be able to get full Command control soon. And then I actually start making progress on land, but that's still a ways away. At least I get my build. See, again, like I said, every once in a while, like this is probably like when there was
It goes
tension.
back to warm.
I think there was tension with Innsbruck at this point, right? Like, yeah, army like Tron was like kind of playing both sides, like seeing if we were it's gonna be a fight, because like Innsbruck was like trying to play it off, like maybe he was gonna attack me, and then I was like maybe let me attack Innsbruck. So there was a lot of tension in this phase, but eventually just like resolved itself.
Because they did
Just
move Coral to Dawn,
yeah,
which is like,
and then
I mean,
the
sure, you can't
Stowells.
do anything with that army in Coral, but still,
I
yeah,
don't like it, right?
it's scary. Yeah, scary.
But then this I'll enjoy. So like I would like that's what I was trying to get people to kill Innsbruck, because again Innsbruck was like destructive me, and he was like kind of trying to foil my plans at every turn. Whatever, but like we never ended up fighting. I think that was probably for the best. Like we both, nothing
Always.
ever happens in Austria.
Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens.
Okay, I guess we can go to fall and see if Sparta gets his
See
build.
who stabs.
Retreat to Varna as predicted. Oh, yeah, we're in the
Oh, I
alliance
love
map.
that. Yeah. Yep.
And the wheel's almost
Yeah.
equally
Whatever.
split between Trident and
Trident and
UKN, but there's one
Navia.
one fruit. What is with these lines? I hate him so much.
Yeah,
Just
because
make a choice.
it's only because of Dia. Dia was
True.
playing both fruits and Trident
Oh my
for so
God.
long.
Make it pick a side,
Yeah, like
please. My eyes.
Fruits was kind of unofficial at this point, I think, but Strawberry was a Fruits member, so that's why they kept it.
Yeah. There's like less and less people without alliances, but I'm still there.
Of course.
But alliances were fake at this point, anyway.
Oh yeah, very much. It's like more like who like oh,
Ideal was real.
Ideal
I
was
just
very
saw.
real, yeah.
Yeah, ideal, yes.
But like even then, I wasn't dealing with Ideal much.
You weren't in Ideal.
Yeah, but no, but I was interacting with Austronesia and UK Navia members more than Ideal.
Yeah.
I guess.
This NMR I have no
NMR,
idea how it
tactical
happened.
NMR.
This one I do not recall the context, but I do remember it being my fault completely. Like I don't think there was
Tactical
outside
NMR.
factor. I think I had Wi-Fi. I don't know. I was like,
Is this your second one?
this is my second one, but like, oh yeah,
Oh, it's a shame
this
that you
is
subbed out. Sorry, hold on. Let me
yeah,
just
but
call up the sub so we can continue the AAR. Hold on a minute.
yeah, no.
Unlucky.
I had my tactic where like every time not the first time because I was like away, This time on Anamon, I went because I never usually joined the adjudication of VC, but I sort of went into that like ready to like plead for my life because I was like I wanted to like show like yes I am still active. I mean I had fun in VC, but I went in there kind of being like, yeah, hey, see guys, I'm still around. Don't sub me out, please. But I think like I don't know. At that point, like there wasn't many like there was never anyone subbing
Yeah.
out, and there weren't many available subs. I don't think so. And since I
Yeah.
was active, they did not bother, which I'm very happy. Like I was like messaging all the phase. I just forgot to put in orders. I think so. I'm happy. I think she subbed out. Surely this is the last time I NMR, right, guys? Surely I learned my lesson. This has been twice now.
I think they've been very lenient after, yeah.
Yeah, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you, GM team, for not subbing me out. Yeah, well, I'm
Also,
here.
look at Novi. Look at what color they are.
Ooh,
And do you know why they're that color?
I have no idea.
Look at Bermuda Triangle.
Where is that? I have no
Down
idea where
bottom
that is.
left. Bottom
Bermuda,
left. Next to Sea of Ice.
next to Sea of Ice, Bermuda.
Left to Sea of Ice.
Thank you. I'm blind. I'm blind. Hey,
There's their unit causing chaos.
that's
I
Yeah.
nice.
think you mean
So
the
they,
balloon.
yeah, because like they've got Perth and who's the other one? Birmingham, yeah, which are both blue as well. So the GMs decided,
Oh,
okay, we're not having a third blue power in the midst of this. So they
that's
just
valid.
decided to nuke Novi's color.
Yeah, might as well. It's still dying anyway.
Yeah.
So Sparta gets his build, and no one got dots.
Yo, 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 yo.
Build.
We've got it.
Success. And so do I, even though I did not deserve it, because well, at least on this phase, I did work for it, but I did NMR, but I got a build.
And look at what's happening in Strawberry. Look at that stab.
I see some stabbiness. I
Yeah.
also see they get dotted
So
by
yeah.
Marchard.
Uh that was okay. So Konya did say that they're just gonna force Van like in
Okay,
advance. So it technically wasn't a stab, and Tyler, yeah, couldn't really do anything about it.
but they're
And
still
then their attack on
negatives.
Kayseri was a stab. But like I think at this point
Yeah,
the war had resumed.
but it's interesting that
So
they take it with the convoy, but they could, if they wanted, if they just took it with the fleet,
but
they
then they
could have.
can't like
They took a take Erzurum
attack
as
Van.
well.
Yeah,
So it's interesting.
possibly.
But so they're negative for the year because they go
Yeah.
-2/+1.
And I've been making moves
Yeah,
against
what
them
are
as
you up
well.
to?
I'm going to Panama and Izmir.
Right, you're down here.
Panama, Panama,
Yeah.
Panama.
And they did
And your other
support
unit
me.
is
Oh,
going
because
Storm
okay,
Sea.
Dia wanted to disband the Panama fleet
Ah,
because they
okay.
wanted to that so I used that as an excuse to get a fleet in Panama. Just in case like this war did happen.
It'd be funny if you thought it's Sparta. Just saying.
Yeah, it would be. It would be funny if Dia retreated into Sparta.
Ah,
Don't
ah.
even think about it.
And did they?
We shall see.
No,
No.
Dia never
Yeah.
retreated into
And
Sparta.
Dia never stabbed anyone.
Good for them. I don't see many relevant retreats.
Oh yeah, I get into Storm Seed as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
Good place to
which is
be.
like my goal because I was feeling a bit like insecure because Athens and Smyrna both border that, so I kind of really want to control.
Yep.
And I also wanted in on the France war, but I think at this point it was too late.
Yeah, because we've already taken like
Yeah, you've
several.
kind of already filled in all the basin fleets, so it's like,
That's sort of what
I'll
happened to us with Russia earlier on.
yeah, got there just like one turn too late. But at least I have control.
Yeah,
Storm Seed will
that's
become very relevant in the future.
builds. Army Wells again, only choice. Nothing important there. You build
Army. No, what was that? What did I build in? It
Army
wasn't.
Nobel Prize. I don't know what that is.
Oh no, I got a Nobel Prize. Yeah, Peace Prize for my daily news.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, there's no daily news to report for today.
Army
Yeah,
Sparta is a choice.
because you
Is
wanted
that
it
to
on
go
one
deal
day.
over here?
Yeah,
Yes.
Good idea. Yeah,
yeah. We're all in on Taylor.
nice. Yeah, we got another. They disband this. Another Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got many. Yeah, it's not looking good for until there's a lot of armies being built around. And
One
then
thing I am worried,
Peacock,
look at that.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm curious about how what you think about that.
I mean, army doesn't do much
True.
because, I think fleet I'm fine because they can go their only out route is through Feather Basin. So
Mm-hmm. As long as they
yeah,
don't you cover your stuff and you
yeah.
don't
But I
make it
think
too
we're
easy for
friendly.
them.
I'm still friendly with with Peacock. They've
Okay.
been chill.
Nice. Oh
Look,
yeah.
Surge Strait. There's Adapt fleet, which I was very worried about because they were rogue now. They
Yeah.
realize they're gonna die, and if they slip into Feather Basin, I have to cover 2 dots.
True.
Or
That's
Storm's Edge,
annoying.
yes, Feather Basin or Storm's Edge, I have to cover, and that slows my progress on the war. So I
Valid.
prefer yeah, which is kinda why I wanted Storm Seed as well, because I can just tap either, depending where they
Mm-hmm.
go.
Nice, nice.
So yeah,
Dorn is
that's
dead.
all rip.
Rip. Yeah, they got some at the end, but I said it was again nice playing with them. At least the old one that I got to know that it was a good ally, and they were again. It's nice that they didn't immediately try to kill me when I got exiled to their lands. I just taken yeah,
Another
first time
army
playing with
for
them.
you.
Yep, and then so we're gonna be continuing the France war. I guess we were getting a little bit paranoid here. A lot of support
Yeah.
holding. Okay, there's not much I can do. I'm giving the support. I think I was a little bit wary about moving into Karmland at this point. Like maybe I got offered. It took a while till I was confident to do it because there's still Varna that's annoying here, and then Innsbruck I don't trust. I don't want to move away my units. So I think for now I prefer to be a supporting. Because I wasn't trying to my main goal is
Like
still survival. So I'm not trying to support uh
you just got
not
a
trying to
dot,
yeah I'm not trying to get grow super quickly. So yeah, we're getting Tron is finally getting into the fight by getting sent to Carmelan 2. And we still keep Carmelan 1. So for the first time in a while we have control over both slots, but there's still stuff that needs to be done before we can actually get progress on land. Like Adapt is taken. Like Varna needs to be dealt with. We do get Copper again, which is nice. And it's an army in it. So
Yep.
I think the tide is definitely turning in our favor now, but we're still not seeing much in the way of material gains. But soon enough. Over here.
Yeah, okay, ranged bounces in
All arranged,
Storm.
all of it.
Yeah, a lot of range just to prevent for Adapt from retreating
Hmm.
into Storm's Edge. So
They can
they can
still
only go
go
to Feather Basin. Yeah.
to the basin one,
But
so you have
I'd
to tap.
rather them go there than Storm's Edge because my
Yeah, then
Athens is very naked right now.
Athens is extremely exposed.
Yep. So I don't want to cover that. I'd rather just cover Smyrna and Izmir.
Okay,
Which
valid.
yeah. So I arranged with Dia. This is like one of the deals that kind of lasts for the next few years. So
Okay,
they want back into their home dot. And in exchange I get Mercin. But it's kind of like they don't want to lose the dots. So I'll get Mercin when they go +1 or even. Like able to go +1 or even. Will be a bit relevant because Mercin will be open for a long time and I will not stab Dia for it.
okay,
Whether
Win.
whether it was smart or not, I don't know. Because I do get it eventually, and I we'll get to that. It's beautiful when I do get it.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice,
for
nice.
now, I'm helping Dia back into their home dot.
Got it. Sparta, you're moving up,
Yep, hook.
and
Oh yeah,
then the rest is
my board I made like a huge battle plan of like moves and everything.
cool.
Operation Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this was
those
like
all seem sound. I don't see anything exciting across the board. I went over my
yeah,
stuff.
not really. Yeah.
Yeah, so retreat to Feather Basin as we said,
Yep.
and then we send no to Montpellier again.
Again.
Let's see how he goes this time.
Does he stay there? We shall see.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah,
Second,
this is
what
where
the hell
second
is the
prong.
second?
Yeah, So Fruits is collapsed now because
Thank God for my
obviously
eyes.
Antiola has stabbed. So now, since Partridge and Dia were aligned, they formed, and Konya as well.
Okay.
They formed the Prongs, yeah.
Yeah, the big
They
Turkish
formed,
gang.
yeah, the Turkish gang.
Nice.
So those
That
three are now,
simplifies
yeah.
things.
Because I
Yeah.
think at this point, Dia and Queens were having, they like, they were aligned, but now they're not because they're competing over the same dots and also cumulative and
Hmm.
everything.
Yeah, they're getting to the race for the
Yeah,
win.
this is the race. Yeah, the race starts now because
Right.
Queens is running away with cumulative.
Oh, they definitely are. Okay.
'Cause,
So yeah, Dia gets into Dia.
yeah, I support myself into flight lists in order to hopefully take Bursa because I was eyeing like if I'm getting a dot, it will be Bursa. I might not get
Nice.
Erzurum, but I can get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Mersin is a gift. It's Mersin isn't the dot from the war. It's a gift from Dia. So
Hmm.
I want to. It's also the incentive. I can't stab Dia right now, otherwise it won't help me into Mersin. So
Uh-huh.
into Bursa. So that there's a bit of that going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I also bounce Adapt out of Smyrna
Yep. That's nice.
because yeah,
Well done.
all to
And then
plan,
they die.
and they die, and another kill to Cambridge.
I think here, Sparta, yeah, supports Dia into this, and then you getting dislodged by that arranged. Okay, now okay,
Yeah,
that's Antalya, so I assume not getting kicked out of Corner Ocean.
I
So I guess
think
that's
no, I think we did arrange like if you can escape elsewhere, you will let you live, sort of thing.
okay.
I don't know. We never held that, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's order to make our jobs easier. It's like okay, if
Yeah.
you just leave, we won't chase you, sort of thing. Like we did with Izmir. Speaking of Izmir, I think they're dead.
It is looking quite
Yeah,
accurate. Yeah, here we can really see the global context of the attack on France. Right, we're coming in from the top of Austria, and then from Turkey, from both sides of Turkey, we got Valencia over here in the top. We've got even Partridge coming in from the middle, and then we've got the bottom of Austria, which is Staurat, who went over to this Britain and all the way up over here. Now they're on
yeah.
Seville. So we're really hitting them from all sides. And like, yeah, this is where they start getting absolutely crushed. They lose Essence, they lose Nantes, they lose
Does Montpellier get
Varna,
stay? Do
Montpellier.
they stay in Montpellier?
No,
No, they moved out. Why? Just keep the
I
dot.
have no idea what they caught. I was so like out of it in Montpellier, I didn't realize they got like subbed out because like
Yeah.
the other player, the new player, like changed their name and profile pic. So I didn't realize
Oh,
till after the
no,
game was over.
it was yeah, it was it used to be Naxos, but then
Yeah, and then it
who
was
subbed in? Wait,
it was the
It
Bursa
was
was it
player.
you?
Bursa.
Yeah,
It was Bursa. Yeah, it was old Bursa. They subbed back in
Hawk
and
Boy.
just
Yeah,
cosplayed as Naxos.
and I did not realize to my great embarrassment. Oh, we do. I guess that was arranged. Tron Army goes away. Yeah, we're just tapping everything. Whatever works. I'm just doing supporting into Varna. I tried to get it for myself at some point, but there was no point. And again, I wasn't like talking that much at this point, so I
Hmm.
didn't want to go through all the work of arguing for it if it was already a lost cause. Okay, nice, nice.
You go into a box as well, Sparta.
Am I?
Oh,
Oh, yes, I
yeah,
do.
box
For
one.
the umpteenth time.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely something productive happened in the box this time. Instead of
I mean, it will become relevant later, but yeah, we'll see.
okay, a lot of disbands over here, but we like to see it. Okay, so yeah, you got this. Antalya has like this unit over
Yeah,
here,
so
which
only
I
can go to
can't do
hat.
much. Yeah, I can't do much. The corner ocean one's probably more of a worry. What is
Yeah,
this?
they get a double disband.
What am I
Why
looking
is
at?
there a border? Oh,
I don't know why there's a border,
abducted.
but
UFO.
there's a
Why is there a
UFO.
border?
Oh wait, yeah,
A tsunami, an octopus.
I could not tell you what this map is, but because they have different GMs doing. it, right? So I think there's like
Yeah,
little shifts.
like who
Fleetness, I'm
enters the dream
happy.
orders or not.
Yeah, fleetness, I'm happy to
Fitness
see.
is good for you. Yeah.
Yep, less armies. I don't see us. No, there's Konya.
Yeah, the
Other than
disbands
that,
in Antila, they've accepted they're not going to survive there, so they're noping out.
that's good for you.
It's good for me, maybe not good for a certain other person though. We'll get to that.
Okay. If you look at Sparta. So you guys both get what you want. That's nice.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Verse and Erzurum.
And also
This.
Konya stabbed K as well.
Okay.
Although this one was kind of like we kind of all saw it coming.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got.
I wasn't too pissed around it as well because they did stab me at the start. So yeah.
So you are helping out with the
I am
France stuff,
helping with the France assault, yes. Even
not
though
for
I
any of
didn't
your
need to.
benefit.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
need to, but
I
yeah.
guess keeping Australasia happy is in your interest, right? So
Yeah. I mean, I've been
why not?
working with them for most of the game anyway.
Exactly.
Especially
Yeah.
now they're like now Cambridge is in Storm's Edge as well. So and
Mhm.
they if I piss any one of them, they can just take like 2 of my dots.
Yeah,
So
Athens is completely at their mercy.
yeah.
I don't know what Sparta's doing. Sparta's doing a convoy of some. I see box 2 written
Oh,
as
I'm
opposed.
convoying Poland into the England
Oh
that's
yeah,
below
Oh,
South
is this when
Sweden.
they went over here?
Yeah,
Right.
this is the big convoy into Sodor.
That's funny.
Because this is we joined in on the Queen's War now.
Right.
So yeah,
Queen's getting
Too late,
coalition.
but whatever.
Queen's coalition, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Over
we need to
here,
stop the big
yeah,
bad
the big bad. Do
for
not let
now.
her get 4 win cons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am at this point I'm pretty much more so checked out, right? Like, cause that last bit of tension with Innsbruck we had, like that standoff was kind of the last time I was actually worried for my life. Like here, I think like it's became see how there's like no fighting, there's like an arranged bounce, but it became clear we're never gonna have like real fighting in Austria, at least like a large scale war. Like Inns is checked out. Some point Inns like stops doing press and just starts using reactions to talk or to
Oh
talk.
yeah, ends up going non-verbal. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm mostly taking my orders from Sean, but I'm like arguing for some stuff, right? Like I want at this point, since I feel safe, I want to be moving into Karmaland so I can get into some dots, right? I think I start having the idea probably around here to go into Squares because like if you remember last time, the like Captain Meme who was
Yeah.
Feldkirch as well tried to get Squares, but then like failed in the last season. So I was
Died.
like, it would be funny if I could complete the pilgrimage. So my main goal was to get some dots, right? Like I think Le Mans or yeah, Nice would be the easy plays, and Le Mans or Nîmes. But I do see have like C Squares at the corner of my eye at this point. Yeah, tactics wise, I mean we're taking gold. It's never going to be a fast process, right? Because it's pretty defensible as a continent.
you say you're taking gold, but you didn't get any of the win cons. So what's up with that?
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh. Ouch.
Burn. Hey, Pow is all that matters, right?
Of course, pal.
Okay. I don't know. I
Alliances
don't see
still
any
unaligned.
meaningful changes, right? Nope.
No.
Yeah, I'm just let it be. And MR. I mean, I don't mind seeing that, right?
No. Okay. Before
Sparta,
we
you
go,
get sent. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Rus went into Sparta, but I think they were gonna get supported out
Yeah,
later.
Ruse left.
Yeah. They were.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Don't
Nothing
worry.
happened yet.
Nothing
Got it.
happened.
Before we move on, though, at this point, Dia said that I could take Bursin. Yeah. So
Yay.
that was So I was gonna go with +2, and then so
And
Peacock.
then,
Peacock doesn't come online very often, and so
okay.
they came like me and Bulgaria or Partridge, who is now they call it Bulgaria. Yeah, me, Bulgaria, and Peacock were just talking, and like Peacock like wanted stuff to do with their fleets, and I pitched them, "Hey, what if you dislodge me from Storm Seat? Then if anyone stabs, I can just stab them instead." And they're like, "Okay,
Hmm.
I'll do it." Then this will be
Okay.
very. We'll see what happens. I get
So you do
dislodged.
get dislodged.
I get the dislodge, and look what happens to Coil. Peacock,
Quail.
sorry. Peacock, sorry. I
Because
always get them mixed
ooh,
up. They're so close to each other. Yep.
ooh, are
They
they
insta-die.
dead?
Yep.
Ooh,
I
fully
was not a part of
executed.
this. I
That
was not privy
hurts.
to this. They I think, yeah, Cambridge and, yeah, Bulgaria just decided 3 dots.
That is utterly brutal.
Yeah. I like quails. I like peacock as well.
You like them, but not enough to remember
I
the name.
they're right next to each other, sorry. But yeah,
Okay.
so I get 2 and a dislodge, and, like so yeah, I could go
Nice.
+3 this year. I could double this year. It's like, ooh,
Hmm.
ooh, ooh.
Interesting.
So yeah, that was fun. This was a fun turn for me.
Okay. Um, I get a build. Yay. I into the
Yay.
mouse. Yeah. Other than that, I don't see much interesting. Toulouse also falls, so they're down to 1. We're making not much is happening in the north, but you know. Is this like an error? Like I think okay, so they tried to get convoyed over, but then uh yeah, this was a
The one didn't yeah,
they thought
they missed a
maybe
they missed a
maybe they
convoy
thought
order.
like they would do something different. That's probably just like a misguess. Oh well. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some miscommunication issues that have become quite hilarious at some point. As you'll see.
Yep.
Uh, I don't know. What Sparta? Anything
Yeah.
interesting? Yeah, Ruse leaves, as we said.
Mm,
Yeah. But look who else gets dislodged in Corner Ocean.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
I wonder where they'll
Uh-oh,
go.
Spaghetti-O.
Doo, doo,
Uh-oh.
doo.
Uh-oh.
It's so
Forgets.
Jova!
It's Dover. It's Dover.
It's
Yeah,
Dover!
it is actually Dover now, 'cause Dover's been dead for a bit.
You know, they still have a colored you still have a
Yeah,
colored
they still have the
tile.
Danelaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went forever. One thing I will say is I feel like Lake dislodged Strawberry there just out of spite. I mean,
Yeah.
come on now. Really? Really? Really?
Maybe. But it's not Curse of Athens now, it's Curse of Sparta.
Only one Greece can have the curse at a time.
Yeah, I mean you've been chilling. You've broke the curse. You've
Yeah.
been in there for what,
Look,
like
I doubled. I went to Iceland as well.
oh you did.
Yeah.
Hey, that's nice.
So even though,
Good for
like,
you.
yeah, there was a bit of protest from Cambridge and
I'm sure there
Stara
was.
as well, because they're technically in the same alliance, but
I
Wheel
mean they
or
can't stop
now,
you.
yeah, they call themselves Wheel. Yeah, Wheel. They've been messing with our box like supports and stuff, so it's like I have a bit of justification to go in,
Yeah,
and the rest of Ideal are happy with me to do
rightful
so.
vengeance.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Yep. I mean this is a sketch just disbanded, but you can be rebuilt. That changes nothing. At this point, there's like few French little like mounted. It's like the Mons is almost dead, so it's really just Strasbourg and Lille at this point who have like major impact.
mm,
But yeah, like France, the collapse is accelerating because they're just like they lost their entire line of defense. So like Carmelan is like guaranteed, so we can just start falling in as many units as we want into them. Like we have full fleet control everywhere, so it's not looking great for France. The only thing that can save them is maybe the clock. We'll see how
yeah.
that goes for them.
See how fast.
Oh, it's just sad to see.
A lot of disbands. Oh,
Yeah, but then yeah, so Sparta,
look at all
you don't
these
actually go
builds.
negative because you got that. Yeah, this is
No,
clean.
it's
The triple fleet is
the
that's
triple
peak.
fleet is huge. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, highlight of the
yeah.
game for me.
Oh, definitely, I'm sure. I get a build. I don't build them all the time. Just building Constanta. I'm just trying to send as much
All
stuff down to
armies.
France.
You haven't had to
Yeah,
build a fleet at all.
I'm never gonna build a fleet
Yeah,
at
I'm
this
never gonna
point.
build an army. You're never gonna build a fleet.
There's no need. I'm just gonna piss people off, and if I can't do anything with it, I am an army power. And at this point, see, we can even build things in France fully at this point. Like that
Yeah,
hurts.
that's nice. Yeah.
I just could, like, I could build. I don't ever build in Le Mans, but it could have been an option. Uh, that's about it. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Okay, we need to discuss wheel. With the power wheel, formerly Iceland.
Okay, right. Yes,
Because,
Wheel.
yeah.
What are they up to?
So they are getting up there in terms of overall dots. So there's been a bit of an anti-wheel like coalition kind of thing, which I kind of like my stab on Iceland kind of kick-started it because they want Iceland back as well as other dots, which is like, okay, that's you can't have all of that, otherwise you're gonna win. And like we
Mhm.
don't want you winning. So
Exactly.
yeah. So I initially we were kind of like seeing who was on board attacking Iceland. Most of our ideal was a few of the Turks were. Queens would as well if we stopped attacking them. And like and then there was like also a peace deal that was arranged as well, but we'll still want Iceland back. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, if you
I'm
want
sure.
Iceland back, I'm gonna fight for it, regardless of what you do.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. So I'm like, even if I lose it, I'm gonna cause as much like I'm gonna stall you as long as I can. And that, yeah. And Sparta, you managed to help. Or like
Where am I right
excuse.
now?
You're in
Actually,
the box.
I'm in the box. Oh, and
And
Ruzenamar.
you moved to Verdant.
Yeah, you're going to box.
Yeah, you go
You're
south of
going to
Iceland to
do.
Verdant, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
I support
Nice.
you in. Because like, okay, I'm gonna need help, and you had a free box fleet. It's like, okay.
Yeah. And it's
And like
sad
also
because
it's
that's
like
the only thing
I
that
know
fleet ended
you're
up doing in the end. So
yeah, I
it's a
didn't they
shame,
didn't
really.
end up attacking
Yeah,
Iceland, so
never
you
even amounted to anything. So
yeah, amount of things for you though. You
no,
managed to
it
get
didn't. That's all. It just sat there in Verdant for the rest of
oh
the
yeah,
game.
for the rest of the game. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, shame, really. I could have done
Yeah.
so much, but nothing ever happens.
I was happy that we had another ideal fleet next to Iceland as well, just in case to defend.
It certainly doesn't hurt.
Yeah. But also, yeah, I took control of Stormseed again because I now 3 of my dots border Stormseed. So it's like, okay, I
Yeah,
own
now
this
you
now.
need it.
Like I have
It's
I have justification of owning it and just
it's
sitting
your
there.
seat.
It's mine. It is mine now.
Ruse and MR, interesting. This must be where they like really
Oh yeah,
fell
this
off
is
as
where
far
they
as the
checked
press
out.
wagon.
Yeah.
Oh well,
They checked out at this point.
unfortunate. Uh, this does not seem to be a season of great progress in France. We get bounced everywhere, but we do take
Lost
news.
bounces.
That's nice.
Mm.
Oh yeah, what
Uh
am I doing? I'm doing what Tron tells me to do. And again, I give like my opinions on what I want to do, but he's the one making the moves.
And Tyler goes to Panama, which is like, okay, sure, that's like the only spot you can move to,
Hmm.
but I'm not happy.
I mean, yeah, I mean they can't do
Yeah,
anything. No one's supporting them into Athens.
I have to waste the move. That's my
Mhm.
that's it though.
Paul, no, this is retreats. Nothing. This goes to Ruse, the Bay of Tolan. That's actually not great.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Ruse was like they've been
yeah,
an
Ruse is
alliance
not
player.
gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna kill anyone, but I'm sure you still don't love to see that. Okay, Paul moves. Yay! Another glorious victory.
Total
Bye bye,
victory.
Antalya.
Yeah, 07. No wait, I think do they live?
Right, they're
Tell
dead.
guys
Oh
here.
no, that wasn't
Say
them. That was Snoodle lived for 1 year.
Okay.
Snoodle.
No, they're dead now, but
Yeah, they seem pretty dead over
yeah,
here.
I think they're dead now.
So much for being a cool schnoodle.
All right. Anything else of interest? It looks like a lot of holding and chilling. Iceland. remains
Yeah,
safe.
until
They even leave Sea of
yeah.
Ice,
So I think we at this point realized they can't take Iceland, so they just left me be.
and they lose Lue to.
Yeah, that one was
Uh,
arranged though,
got it.
like as a part of the coalition, like yeah.
Makes sense.
And I move into Storm Seed as well, just extra. Yeah, it's a good defensive position.
And why not? Not in holding. Okay. Me, I am getting to lead. Yay, that positions me for Lil, then.
It and
And
zinc.
I am now, interestingly, I am I'm one space from Squares.
Where is? Ooh.
So,
And you got zinc as well,
yeah,
so you can support yourself
I
in.
do have, yeah, I mean, no, that's not me. See, that's not me.
Oh wait,
We can't.
oh the colors, the
We fell
colors.
for the
I
classic
fell for it.
You've been
blunder.
got
I
once
fell for it.
more.
New manages to live, but yeah. No, this is false. So these guys are having another year, the mouse. Yeah. Oh, this is when the attack on about Lassie goes for Montpellier. Like they've been working with us until that point, but no more. It is
Will they
ours
keep?
now.
Will they finally lose Montpellier?
Oh yeah, not taking it
Not.
from them
Will they move out?
to us. Yeah. So this is crushing turn for France. They lose another two
A lot of
dots
dots. Yeah.
and a bunch of positioning. So again, at this point we're just working. We're not fighting France. We're fighting the clock. Like I said, like this is. I think there's
Yeah.
2 years left after this. Yeah. So we're trying to get as much as we can in
End
there.
game.
I think I probably slowed down the progress by us taking squares, but so I was like, if you want, I wanted to take squares. So I was like, if it slows you down, just take Le Mans as compensation. But and then there was some sneakiness about that as well. But eventually, I don't think. Anyways, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. This is retreats. I see one thing that doesn't matter.
Mm.
Builds
You get Sparta back. Yeah.
watermelon.
Melon.
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 Army Varna. That's fine. At this point, I really don't care about because like my safety is like say it's
Yeah.
fine. I just care if I live, so I don't even bat an eye at this.
Look how clean Turkey is now.
It is very nice.
Like
It does look
besides the
great.
mixed wing, like everything else is so neat.
Compared to the chaos of earlier, this is
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's so clean now.
Two full turkeys, two full turkeys. This is not
Yeah.
great, but it's fine. And then the ring at
Then
the
we got
middle is like perfection.
yeah.
I love to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, at this point I rename into Land of Storms, I think. Because I control the
Land of
storm.
Stores. Yes.
Also
That's something.
Hollow Knight
That's a
reference.
good formable. I did not do a formable this year because this game. 'Cause usually I do it at the end if like I win and I get there's like a good option.
Yeah.
Well, my character
You
was so
kind of
spread out that there's no formable available. This is spring. Yeah, the next spring.
yeah.
So
I was
what's going on?
mainly holding I think like I was saying I want to see like if I want to just
Yeah,
hold the game
we're
sort of
getting
thing.
into the end over here, right? Like I don't see much happening.
Although there was some conversation about attacking Cambridge's wing of Turkey between
Yeah,
me, Valencia, and Bulgaria.
yeah, I see that happening.
So, like, I think we decided not to, but it's like, okay, I'm still getting a fleet and feather, just in
Well,
case.
it does look like it. Look like there's things happening. Right? I don't know. If I was
Yeah,
Cambridge, I
although
would not be
they
loving
knew
this.
they were losing gas because
Okay,
yeah, I think that was like a part of the peace deal.
got it.
Bulgaria gets gas.
Yeah, Turkey for the Turks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if you guys and Austria like, was fully Austrian for almost the entirety of the game, right? Like the only
except for that
small
one
things were
France incursion. Yeah,
yeah, there was that. There was another thing at some point because of the German stuff, but for
yeah,
almost the entire game, Tau reigned supreme. Yeah. Sparta looks like some more holds. Very
yeah.
valid at this point in the game, not much to be that's gonna change. I support.
Oh, there's one thing actually. Can you go back?
Yeah. Yep.
I
Oh
went
yeah,
to Sea
look,
of Ice.
uh,
Sea of
yeah,
Sea of
Ice.
Ice.
Sea of Ice.
First. I think that was just because I wanted to do something with the unit.
Yeah,
Fair.
It just went
you
pretty
didn't
broad.
communicate this to any of us,
Yeah.
so you were just yeah, I'm all on board for it. Cause some
That
chaos
was
as
the
You
well.
try to
Sparta
snipe
special.
Perth.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that'll ever happen.
Nah, no, that wouldn't happen.
Because Greenland is defending pretty well, so
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
Okay.
cover Perth, surely.
Here, yeah, just more progress. Oh, NMR. Yeah, I think at this point they're like fully out of it. Montpellier knows they're dead, right? All they have is Braga, which is nothing in it. Another NMR. Oh, and then yeah, I'm supporting into Nîmes, where Le Mans is dead. They get forced disbanded.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
Dover. Squaris, we are going to be fully set up on it. We're going to have 3 units. Actually, that's yeah, no, yeah. We can. I can look at that one leaks. 3 units on Squaris. It is France. It is over for France. Like this is
France,
Austrian
France
territory
is
now.
falling.
Yeah, well, Austrian and then a little bit of Turkey or whatever you want to call Valencia.
Yeah. I mean, they're technically yeah, I'd say they're Turkey.
Yeah, and their name is Jenga, continentally
Yeah.
ambiguous. So
Yeah.
it's in the name.
They are Karmaland.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. At this point, yeah. See, at this point, we're just holding. I think, Innsbruck is non-verbally, and they're just doing whatever they want, like walking into Lassie dots. I think that resolves fairly peacefully in fall. Oh yeah, because I didn't mention that last year, but we got like I'm gonna go back to like fall last year. This is
Oh
maybe
yeah.
here. Yeah, we
Yeah.
get like
Cambridge managed to sneak into one of
Cambridge from like they get into Plovdiv for a turn.
because
Like that's
they
not
got
long.
yeah
It's just
because
pointless
they
because they're
moved
never
on.
gonna hold it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. See, as we can see, we kicked them out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it. I think I'll go to retreats just to see like at the beginning of fall, Innsbruck is occupying all 3 other
Yeah.
Turkish dots.
Hmm.
So,
Will
but
they
I think
keep
we
on
find
to it?
no, they
We'll
keep
see.
Novi Sad, I believe, but the rest
Okay.
just because Lassi has more units around. Look at
Yeah.
this peak demilitarization. This is Austrian poundness at its
Peace
finest.
Mountain.
No army in war. I love you. Love to see it.
Finally, that fly in your ear is finally gone.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you go to fall moves,
Okay, I tried to make a happening.
yeah.
I
Let's see
tried
this.
to stab because,
Ooh,
like, I was like, we were discussing it so much, like the
yeah.
previous turn. So
You
it's
were
like, okay,
being tried,
maybe
I
they'll
would
tap.
say.
Oh, might as well try it. Like, it's 2 years left. Like, they can't. Yeah. So, but then, yeah, I blame time zones for this
Yeah.
because if
Because
I was
Valencia is
on like
supporting into
maybe
you.
yeah, because they said yeah, they said they would be yeah tapping or like supporting, but if I communicated like maybe an hour before, then maybe we could have coordinated. But time zones, I was asleep. So if they tapped Kara, I would have got an Ankara.
Yep. Oh well. Time zones are never fun.
Time zones. So yeah, but like nothing happens then.
Holy nerfed.
Yeah. So it's a bit
Uh,
unfortunate. I could have played it better probably, but I
uh,
didn't like if I'd alerted Cambridge, they could have very well just
yeah.
got defensive on me.
Worthy attempt.
Yeah. Like nothing moves.
Oh, did
Although
I
like
call this?
they did like try to rally like Stara and Wheel against me, but like
Yeah, that was
I
never
managed
gonna
to peace out.
happen.
I actually said, okay, Will, you can take Iceland. But like I very well knew they could not take Iceland if I just sat there. So
Yeah. Oh, no time left to position
yeah,
on it.
no time left. Yeah. So it's like
So is
this
that
was
the
like
range? I assume
Hmm?
Sparta. There's 3 triple balance into Perth. I'm assuming this is a
that
range.
wasn't even me. Look, the arrow is that's not my problem.
Okay, so is this
did
that's
you
a
I
good
think
ghost
yeah.
arrow or
I'm not sure.
Or did you like not
anyways?
specify seal vice 1, 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
just said
exactly what happened. I didn't
ah
specify, and
yeah.
Eris hit me with the rant about,
But like,
oh
it
well,
wouldn't have
we
mattered
can't we
anyway.
can't do the anyway.
Yeah.
The bane of high
A
seas.
lot of people it happened to
Ooh,
that.
yes. There's only going to be an example next year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as me, I'm moving to Wales because I had discussed that at some point with Tron about maybe because he said he'd be down to let me have Feldkirch in the last year, just to have my last thought. So I moved there in case, but then I realized I didn't like really didn't care, so I didn't bother asking. What I got no. Tron's been chilled the entire game. I don't want to take his dot, so I just
Hmm.
chilled. I moved there in case I felt like it. Yeah, here just holding.
And Squaris has fallen.
Yes, I take Squaris. I complete the pilgrimage. So this is like if you got 15 years of 7.1 and 14 years, this is 29 years in the making.
The
Uh,
29-year war.
Squaris falls.
Squaris
L'Empire
has
is
fallen.
returned to his seat.
The Emperor returns.
Yes, that's nice. But again,
Feldkirch
uh,
returns, yeah.
I had agreed to give it back. Um,
Yeah, just
to
take it for a year, and then, yeah.
yeah, I just took it for like to snap a picture basically, and then I don't care about holding it. I really don't. My dot count is doesn't as long as I live, I
Yeah,
don't
like,
really
if you're
care.
not getting win cons, yeah, we
Yeah.
had a whole discussion the other day about, like, the reason, like, a lot of people were checked out at this game because, like,
hmm
didn't really have much to do and they couldn't win anything, so
It was me, but I wasn't as checked out. Like last time, I like generally wasn't playing this. I still like went on the
like,
game
you
every
get
day and like
personal goal,
read
yeah, like,
threads.
conquering squares is a good goal, yeah, but, like,
Yeah,
if you don't care about the funny, like, beam goals, then there
yeah,
isn't, like, yeah, much incentive to play other than to survive.
yeah. Here I agreed to get myself back from the Le Mans. I think I was like said it was like a trade for a year. I think I was always meant to get it back. I don't mind. Go for it. Take my dot. We lose platinum here because there was a couple times where like I don't know. I think there was some miscommunication issues like with Stara a few times where it caused some issues. Like here, you could have just support Hulk because we were planning on going for Lil, and then since I was doing Square, we weren't going to do that anymore. But so he should have just support held himself. That's not what happened. But so there was a few times. I think it happened also once a while back. I didn't point it out, but it's fine. Like again, like it's his own dots, and it doesn't really affect the end result. We did have some communication issues, one of which a particularly hilarious example. We will see next turn. Anything else on this
Uh,
phase?
No.
not really. I
Perfect.
would say, yeah. I think, like, I wouldn't try stab again because, like, okay, I've had my one stab attempt, it failed, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
turtle.
we go into retreats. Yeah, we lose platinum. That's annoying, but oh well. Um, builds NMR from yeah. As you can see, everyone's pretty much out of it, right?
It's over.
Strasbourg's down to one. We'll comment before spring moves here, because and then anything you guys want to say on builds?
Um,
Um,
no, did I even
I
build
don't
anything? No.
I don't get builds, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, basically the plan is here. The plan is for me to go to Sulfur, to be supported to Sulfur, so that we can take Strasbourg in fall. Because we can, there's nothing, they cannot hold it. We can just take this and then send it to it, and they
Oh,
can't really do anything about it because we have the strength needed. And then the other thing is supposed to happen is for Neon, um, Tron's unit to be supported into Squares after I leave into Sulfur, and then to be supported into it to Squares by Tin, which is Lassie's unit, and Zinc, which is Innsbruck's unit. So that was, and then Lead was supposed to like tap Leo, but that
that was the
also has
plan.
so that is interesting. And there are so many fail safes to the plan, right? Because Sulfur obviously has to tap Strasbourg here, or else they're dead, right? So they can't take the risk, so they have to move the Strasbourg here. And then since I'm being supported allegedly into Sulfur here, that means that like even if the support doesn't happen, and if I don't move there, I can still retreat into Sulfur, supposedly. But which would allow us to take Strasbourg, the support into Strasbourg and fall.
Yeah.
But as we shall see, um,
How could it go
there were
wrong?
issues. Like, how badly could this go? This is such
How
an
badly could this
insanely good plan by Tron, like perfected the detail. What could
how
possibly go
could
wrong?
it be? Two
So
and three NMRs? Three.
Three NMRs because see,
Nothing ever
Nothing ever happens.
happens.
so Lille, uh, their main goal was to at the end of the game was to make Strasbourg live. So they had come up with this like elaborate plan where they would support Strasbourg into from Titanium, support them into Bordeaux. Oh wait, is this like an error? Okay, so this army was supposed to be okay. So I misexplained. I was wrong about some stuff because the sulfur is open. Yes, so that's the thing. So I was supposed to be able to retreat
Oh, there
even
was
if
an
I didn't
error.
move into sulfur. I was supposed to. Yeah, well, that was a special phase. Yeah, I should have put it in the special phase
Oh, that was the special
because
phase. Yeah.
there was a map that was said 1915 special phase, and I did not include it, but I should have included it clearly. So yeah, even if I like didn't move there, which I didn't, I should have been able to be supported into it when we take Strasbourg. So yeah, Lille's plan was to support, move over here to support Strasbourg into Bordeaux into their own dot to make them live. And then, so we could have bounced that theoretically with our units over there, but it meant that we couldn't have taken Lille and we would just bounce them in Bordeaux. So that meant they were basically guaranteed to keep Strasbourg alive unless they made a art like unless we made a play that would just be to spite them, that would be like materially bad for us. So they had this elaborate plan, but it ended up it was completely fine because we lost all the fail safes. Like I didn't move them because I NMR'd for the third time. This was also my bad. This one was the worst of all. I was like doing press until like probably like 10 minutes before the phase, and then I just like didn't check my phone and just forgot
See,
to put
this
in
is
orders.
why you put orders in
No,
before.
no,
How
no,
many
no, no.
times do I have
I
to tell you?
refuse. I refuse.
Look how many- the consequences of your
And
inaction.
then, yes. And then, so second failsafe, Lassie supports this, it's supposed to support Neon into squares. Doesn't do it. NMRs the unit. Third failsafe, uh, Innsbruck supposed to support Neon into squares. Doesn't do it. Holds the unit. So because of all of that, it doesn't work. So Strasbourg is guaranteed to live because we don't have two units on the dot, so they can just bounce
Yeah.
us out again. But then at least we can still take Lille, which is nice. Uh, so that might because I was supposed to bounce in Lille, but that didn't cause any issues. Yeah, that was bad. That was not. Oh, and then like another thing is Valencia walks into Le Mans, which was not agreed.
Yeah, but that
So
they
we
were
get
like stabbing, yeah.
can see about that because there was some race. There was the race for
Yeah,
the
that was
end
between
dots.
them and Partridge, yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, there was some beef there. Or them and no, because Partridge was done at this point. I think Partridge wanted
Yeah, I
like
think they knew they couldn't win, so they were
yeah,
like not
exactly.
throwing, but they were just supporting who they
Yeah, they
wanted
were
to
working
win.
with
Both
Black
DRL
Army,
and
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, Black Army and
Yeah.
Valencia, yeah.
So yeah, so again, I was like, since I had NMR, I joined the voice call, as is my tradition. Apparently, the adjudication voice
Don't
call,
sum
because
me
it's
up,
just
please.
yeah. No, I didn't say that. I knew I wasn't gonna get sent out because like on the last time it was just
Last,
been
yeah.
cruel, but I did it for the meme. And Tron was also in there, so we were in there, and the VC were like, surely not. We would just see the orders progressively getting revealed, like all of the fails coming apart
Every
every time.
single one.
Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, that was a
Nothing ever
disgustingly
happens.
bad season. But oh well, at least the blame doesn't go all on me. But I do admit to my share of it. Anyway, so yeah, that was my end. What's
Also, they
going?
Nice.
haven't been drawing it, but Burst has been launching rockets like continuously.
Ah,
And I have as
Yeah.
well, yes.
You see, look, they're upside down. They're rockets.
who's won the space race?
I launched first. No, technically K-Series launched first, but
Hmm,
yeah, we'll see. I've got like a communication satellite up there somewhere.
nice. Oh yeah, this is the order that I
Yeah,
was talking about earlier. Like I think they ordered to AG and C. Yeah, they ordered to AG and C one
agency. Yeah,
or AG and C. Yeah, so
yeah.
they
So
were
that didn't.
because it's supposed to be East AGN, but not
Yeah,
AGNC, and then the GM did not accept that.
yeah. But I've just been moving back into my home dots.
Yeah, cover him for the end of the game. Very fair.
Although apparently, all right, there was conversation before this fall phase about Dia is like 1 or 2 essays away from winning, sort of thing.
Yeah,
So they proposed that Konya support Bursa into Erzurum.
Ooh. And then they backed
Just for
them?
the
And then
record, I
Dia
was
backed
Team
up.
Jenga the whole time.
So I was
What
actually
were your
legit,
thoughts on that,
yeah,
Sparta?
because this is like between you and me now. Like,
What were your thoughts on the
yeah, on this
proposal?
proposal, on the proposal.
I mean, I hated it. You know, I hated it.
Of course, yeah.
I can't imagine why.
Although, like, I did say very early on, like before I even got in Athens, that I'd like to, or like after I lost Erzurum, that I would like to reclaim it by the end of the game. So I
Well, you
did have
didn't. Congratulations.
justification.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it is your home dot, right?
it is my home dot, so I would have liked that back if it was possible, but it didn't look like so until this last turn. But we kind of like pieced out sort of thing. It's like, okay, like Dia can win without Bursa sort of thing. It's like, okay, I'll just hold. But like we did have an anti, like Dia could force Bursa with Konya's help, regardless. If me and Erzurum
Mm,
helped,
yeah.
because Konya taps us and then supports with the other.
So
So we
like,
did have that going on, but then like I don't know, stress happens. Like, okay, we don't need to because Dia's not going to dot me. Why would they? They've never dotted me the entire game.
surely not.
Surely not. And then I went to sleep. And this is Australia time zones strike again because
Oh, and
I
then the
knew
final blow.
because actually, if I'd been awake, I may have considered coordinating with Konya because I knew Sparta would be asleep, so they
Yeah.
couldn't do anything about it.
So it's better they lose their dot than you.
Yeah, because yeah, but alas, hindsight. Yeah.
And bada boom.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
At least Vin tried to help.
To be fair, Dia and Konya didn't coordinate on this.
Don't
This
know
was
what the
a soul read.
1-0
Really,
means
it
on
was a
my
mind
rocket.
read?
This was a mind
No,
read, so I
when
can't be too angry because they did. Yeah, this was a good mind read by them too.
when they built my rocket for me, they wrote 1-0 on it, and I don't know what it is, and it never went
Oh,
away.
that's from. Have you watched the Diplostrats vid?
No.
Okay,
Which
watch
one?
because that's like, yeah, it was a gimmick in the Diplostrats vid.
Nope. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I have
They
no idea what
they
that
they
means.
did write it in me in the meme order, but they got rid of it in the real one. I don't know why. But yeah, it was if you watch the Diplostrats, like the Discovery variant, the numbers are very important.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I successfully defend Athens as well
Yeah.
because
Oh, they struck at it.
they struck it. But yeah,
Who taps?
with help from Poland, I think, or some taps from
It
somewhere.
looks
Yeah,
it looks like it's these guys in it looks like it's Valencia and DP.
yeah,
Oh no, is that
Valencia. No, that's
that Valencia
Australia.
or is that oh damn
What
it.
is it Valencia? I don't know.
I know it looks like
Australia's
it's
been wheeling the entire game as well.
anyways, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
that's
they
nice for
helped
you.
me keep Athens
The
because
final defeat of the Athens curse, you held it
Athens lives
to the
on,
end.
although I lose Bursa.
Hey, it's fine.
Although
At
this
least now
does
you're
make for a very funny final retreat phase, but we'll get to that later.
okay, yeah. Uh
Yeah,
yeah,
I keep
Sparta, anything you want to mention? Looks like
Sparta. You do something.
I did arrange a retreat with Jenga to, like, particle accelerator with Cambridge's not Cambridge Wheel's fleet to destroy Sea of Ice 1, and Wheel was fuming. It
Wait,
was
last
so
time, go back a
bad.
turn
yeah, I
because
think I
this.
missed that last time.
I think you missed that.
I
Yeah,
missed you getting it. I fully missed you getting it to Perth.
Yeah, I mean, it was very missable. I didn't even know I did it.
yeah, yeah. I think I missed it the first time as well. I was like, wait, you got Perth?
Because I just copied my orders from the previous one, and Perth was a meme order.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. And
I didn't realize.
yeah, like free dot. It worked out for you.
It's like if I don't know what I'm doing, then they can't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Yes, it worked out at the end.
So
for
you
you.
compensate. No, you don't even lose that. So you get a build.
Yeah, you end
Yeah.
on the same as me, 5, which is nice.
Me. Yeah. And as far as I go, yeah, Montpellier finally gets the killing blow. Innsbruck memes into my dot, non-verbals into my dot. I really don't care at this point.
Unlucky.
I ordered to the Rift because why not? Yeah, but I get Lamont back. I lose Gert as planned. I was gonna take Lille, but then unfortunately, like so the tactics work out. Like we can guarantee it if Platinum supports me in. But it does make sense for them to cover Toulouse because like obviously Valencia would retreat there if
Yeah, Valencia's got a win con as well, so they're
yeah,
incentivized.
so that's fully valid. I don't blame them for doing that at all because they would have retreated if they wanted if they could have. So I end on a beautiful 3 with Wells, Sungpolkin, and
Yes,
Lamance
your Turkish gain, your
with
French gain.
yeah with a unit in lead while
I
I
can't
started
believe you
in
lost
Feldkirch.
Claris.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
lost Aquarius.
but it
Unlucky.
was unfortunate.
Can you go to the
John.
retreat phase as well?
Yeah, and I'll just a quick look since it's the
Yeah.
last phase,
Yeah, anything else happen?
but I
Dia
don't. I see
stabbed
quite a few
for
NMR.
102 things. Yeah,
Tactical
for the
NMR.
win.
Stabbed
Yeah.
who? Sorry.
Glasgow, Black Army stabbed
Right. Over here.
for the win con. Yeah, at the very end. Yeah, so. Yeah.
Phase. Quite a few things to the Rift, including me.
Yeah, and look at my Bursa unit.
Hey, the rocket finally goes off.
It's going all the way to space. The arrow goes
Yay.
off the screen.
We
The
do
arrow
not
should
have
have
the
lived
Rift. We do
around
not have
from the bottom
NevJeb
of the
returning. NevJeb, who we remember, had retreated
Oh
to
yeah, Nevdev. Oh yeah,
fall
why did they
1915.
appear? They were supposed to teleport to Squares in 1915.
house.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he did not arrive. He got lost on the way.
Timeline. We got stuck in like a
A
different
detour
timeline.
to Omsk. Oh, Queenstown loses Queenstown. I didn't notice. That hurts.
Yeah, Dio had like stabbed a lot
At
last
the
time.
end. Yeah. Well, I do have a clean map. So we can look at final alliance map first, probably. This is only the Austrian alliances, because
But that's
there were
basically all of them, right?
Yeah, like we can.
yeah, that's most of it.
Yeah,
Like I think I get
relevant
put
to
into an
us.
alliance for this. If where am I? I'm so lost on these centered ones.
You're the bottom right and top
Yeah,
right.
yeah, here I am. Yeah, so I get put in with Lassie and which is fair. Like even if he dotted me, I don't care. This is definitely where I'm probably the closest. It's
Yeah,
not at
you're the worst.
Australasia, but this looks better visually than you being in Australasia. So I don't mind. At least I don't have to be like stuck as like the only one without the alliance. But yeah, so complete Austrian victory is the one I want to say. Even though we didn't get a single win con,
I mean, how
we dominated.
how survives
Yeah, victory, pow, pow. All
our
right,
victory.
I'll move over to the finalist match. Well, firstly, I guess we can congratulate the victors.
Yeah.
So as far as I know, it's Queensland for the kills and the
Queensland.
My
Queensland. Let's
bad,
go.
my bad.
Queensland. Let's go
Whoopsies. I
Queensland.
don't know. I swear I had it. Have I been
We
like
just
saying
Queensland
replaced
represent.
Queensland?
Queenstown with Queensland.
Queensland.
I wonder if I was saying Queensland. I think I was just saying Queens.
Yeah.
You said Queens, yeah. But
I,
Queensland.
I kept saying Queens.
Queensland represent.
I never looked over there. Oh yeah, I looked it up in the
Yeah.
in the chat, and it's just the Queenstown player explaining how it's not Queensland. So
Yeah.
I'm not the only one making the mistake.
You should replace Queenstown with Queensland. Like
Yeah.
just 1-to-1, just replace it
Genuinely.
on the map in
But yeah.
7.3.
Oh yeah, I can actually, yeah.
So congrats
Like
to
just keep the same
Queenstown.
adjacencies, but just
Yeah.
I'm
For getting
cooking right now,
the
actually.
kills and the cumulative. And congrats to the Black Army India for getting the
top at the end.
both stats at the end. And then who got peak again? Like it may have slipped my mind.
Bulgaria.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats to Bulgaria for the really, it really is
Cooking.
Bulgaria.
Yeah. No,
The
I was
peak
actually
Renton.
really happy with them because they have all armies, which means they can't invade like my Turkey or any of the Turkeys really.
It's poetic when you compare it to the first winter
Yeah,
when we
the
had all
first
fleets.
winter versus the end, all armies.
That's nice. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be about it. You guys have any last comments to make?
See you all in the next one.
Closing thought? Yes, 7.3. I guess we'll thank the GMs and everyone and the
Thank
map
you for
makers for
keeping up with all our
yes
box
shenanigans.
orders.
Yes,
So many
thank you
box
for
orders.
running the map and actually creating it. And then thank you as well to Strawberry for the alliance maps.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this has been your daily news for 7.2 for today.
Yes.
23rd of or 22nd/23rd of
23rd, definitely the
yeah,
23rd.
23rd
Yeah.
for us, yeah.
Yeah, 22nd for me.
We can do it by
Okay.
vote.
What
Okay.
time
Who
is it
says
in
it's the
What time
23rd?
is it in Australia at this point?
3:23 a.m.
1:23 for
Ooh,
me as
yeah,
well. Yeah,
you
we
guys
went
have
a
to
bit
stay.
longer than expected.
Yeah, that sucks. I guess I always ends up being the
Yeah, I
other
think
ones taking the time
yeah,
brunt.
there's a lot of years to go over.
Yeah, 15. But we got it done at least, and I guess you guys are
Yeah.
gonna enjoy your sleep. I
Yeah,
hope you don't
go
have
to
to get up
sleep
too
right
early.
after. Saturday.
Yeah, that's
Actually.
good. No, nice. All right, well, I
Yeah.
guess that's gonna be it.
Thank you.
All
See
right.
Uh,
See
you
ya.
next time.
bye bye.